From supplementary list for admission item
one mentioning of restoration of the bill.
There is no urgency. You did not. What happened?
It was dismissed for non-prosecution.
It will come here as a tied up case on Friday.
It's not that.
Yes, it will come. Title is the अभी तो फाइनल नहीं हुआ.
डेली फाइनल हो गया.
ये सैटरडे को कर दीजिए. सैटरडे आ गया. सैटरडे कर दीजिए. Saturday is what? Tomorrow we have DB, no? We do not know. It may not be taken up. It's better to have it on Saturday.
From supplementary list for admission item 1, APA 3528 of 2026.
Next.
Item 2, BA 4027 of 2026.
In this case, Mr. Sinha will argue through resale also. He has been engaged. It will be short.
Council for Mr. 6 adjournment post on Saturday.
No, for sort of passport.
He's not there.
He will connect also. He prays for one case also, 1 or 2 cases.
So Passover सब बोर्ड खत्म होने के बाद ही होता है.
Item 3, BA 4178 of 2026.
Allegation against the petitioner is that he had helped the other person in opening the bank account. On earlier occasion, counter affidavit directed to file. They have filed violent and there is no criminal incident of the petitioner.
The allegations are very serious.
But similarly stated, कोई has been granted anticipated bail.
Why didn't you apply for anticipated?
How are you?
Who is similarly situated? We are not concerned.
Here,
You just say, just a moment. Where is the respondent?
हम 15,000 रुपए लेकर के अकाउंट खोलने में मदद करते थे और बाकी कोई उसके अकाउंट में प्रोसीड्स ऑफ मतलब गेमिंग ऐप का जो पैसा आता था वो लेने के लिए करते थे. जिसके अकाउंट में पैसा आया उसका एंटीसिपेटेड बिल अलाउ होता है. मेरा कोई क्रिमिनल इंसिडेंट भी नहीं है, काउंटर एफिडेविट में आ सकता है.
Where is the order of anticipation? The state is not there. Who is appealing for the state?
काउंटर एफिडेविट के लास्ट पेज में आया कि कोई क्रिमिनल इंसिडेंट नहीं है.
You are the person, you belong to a different viewpoint. Where is the state? The counsel for the petitioner is present. Opposite party is absent. Just on Saturday. We'll do it on Saturday. 18.
From daily list for admission item 1, ABA 3012 of 2026.
Petitioner absent. Post on Saturday. Next.
In this case, my lord, we need to go tag the CBI to my counter also. And our counter is not ready also. Maybe file.
You file it.
Yes.
We are posting it on Saturday. The state is permitted to file counter affidavit
CBI
during the course of it. The CBI is permitted to file counter affidavit during the course of it. Yes.
Item 2, BA 4255 of 2026.
Yes, petitioner.
So, Mr. Rajesh, leading for number 4.
That's all. Yes.
Serial one. There are so much.
I have not dismissed any case for the point.
Item 3, BA 5057 of 2026.
Short possible.
Castle minutes.
Item 4, BA 5059 of 2026.
May I please do? FIR is at page number 20. May I please?
Since when are you in custody?
I'm in custody since 5/2/2026. I have stated in para 1.
Charge sheet submitted.
Submitted, I have stated stage at para 20.
So what is the stage?
Charge sheet submitted, charge not submitted.
Let us read that. What is the allegation?
Allegation in short is that the daughter of page 20
Yes, I'm
short.
there. I'm there.
Let us skip the name. निवेदन पूर्वक कहना है कि मैं सुनसो प्रतिशुवंशो थाना बेंगलुरु जिला गिरिडीह की रहने वाली मेरी पुत्री सुवंशो उम्र 16 वर्ष दिनांक 22/12/25 समय करीब शाम 5 बजे तो अपने घर में बोली कि सामान लेने जा रही। यह बात बोलकर मेरी पुत्री गांव में दुकान पर चली गई। काफी देर बाद मेरी पुत्री घर नहीं आई तो मैं पुत्री को अपने स्तर पर काफी खोजबीन की। खोजबीन के क्रम में पता चला कि मेरी पुत्री को मोबाइल नंबर सुवंशो के धारक बातचीत भी करता है। मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है कि मेरी पुत्री को मोबाइल नंबर सुवंशो का धारक विकास पिटिशनर के द्वारा बाधा पुस्ताकर गलत मिलकर बनाकर ले गया। मेरी लीडरशिप दैट ऑल की डायरी लीडरशिप में टेक अप what with regard to the leadership may take up para 10.
She has supported the allegation against her. Is she minor? Is she minor?
As per allegations, he is minor. That is your first
Charge has been framed under which section?
charge of frame this
So is there? So is there?
Your leadership may see the 164th statement. There is
I'm
no
there. I'm under 183 statement. Yes.
Then subsequently, your leadership, she said that after leaving her village, she took bus alone. She came down to Ranchi. She met a stranger person who took her to a house.
We are seeing a statement recorded under section 183. That has more credence, isn't it?
Yes,
Read it.
I have 180 statement, but that is not been provided to us 164 unless examined.
The reading credence.
There is no.
Read it, please. Except the name you read it.
क्या आप अपनी इच्छा से किसी भय दबाव के लोगों के बयान दे रही? जी हाँ। घटना के विषय में क्या कहना है? विकास होना मेरे बगल के गांव का रहने वाला, हम दोनों करीब 2-3 महीने से बातचीत कर रहे थे। वो मुझसे शादी करना चाहता था। दिनांक 22/12/25 को शाम 5 बजे मेरे घर के पास आया। मुझे अपने साथ चलने का मैंने जाने से मना किया। वो अपने पैसे देने लगा। तब मैं मोटरसाइकिल से लेके फिर हम अंदर लोग घूमे। उसने मेरे गाँव में शादी और शारीरिक संबंध बनाया। फिर उसने मुझे बोला कि उसकी बहन की शादी हो जाने के बाद वो मुझे अपने घर ले जाएगा। फिर वो मुझे घर के पास लाकर छोड़ दिया। मैं घर वालों की डांट से घर नहीं जाना चाहती थी, इसलिए बस से रांची चली गई। वहाँ एक आदमी ने मुझे एक घर में नौकरानी का काम दिलाया। मैं वहीं 1 महीने से काम कर रही थी और कुछ कहना है, मैं अपने माता पिता के साथ नहीं जाना चाहती हूँ। My information is after being recovered, she has refused to undergo medical. This is part of
2 महीना बाद मेडिकल का क्या relevance?
the place where she was
1 महीना
recovered.
बाद मेडिकल का क्या relevance?
Submission that she has refused to undergo. Had it been a case that she was examined, as per radiological report, some age would have been ascertained.
What was the mode and manner in which she was recovered?
As per case diary, my lord, they say that I was apprehended and on the same day I told that she is at Ranchi. But my lord, last part of the statement of 164, 183, it is very clear that I had no role in taking her from Ranchi, from her hometown to Ranchi, and the place from where she was recovered. She was working in a house of lady. That lady is neither the witness nor an accused.
Fair enough.
And with regard to age,
Who is for the informant?
my lord, one last submission with regard to age, my lord. It has come in K diary that there is information sheet which is not in conformity with section 94. There is no.
But the charge frame हुआ है ना बॉक्स में?
नहीं, अभी
बॉक्सों में चार्ज फ्रेम हुआ है, चार्ज शीट हुआ है ना बॉक्सों में?
चार्जशीट को
For the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that though the petitioner is named in the FIR, but the FIR reveals that the petitioner that the informant believed that the petitioner has allured the victim, minor victim. The learned counsel submits that ultimately the girl was recovered from Ranchi. He submits that the girl refused medical examination and the petitioner has been falsely implicated in this case. The girl was recovered after
around 2 months.
after 2 months from the date she went to hospital.
No, not 2 months. On 5th of February, FIR is of 26th of December.
On
More than
5th of February 2026 and the FIR is of the year of 26/12/2025.
Yes.
Charge sheet has been submitted. The petitioner is in custody since
Custody since 5 to 2020.
5 to 2026. The learned counsel for the informant and the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has referred to the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS and has submitted that in spite of and has submitted that the victim was recovered after the petitioner was apprehended. And in his confession statement, he disclosed the whereabouts of the victim. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the direct and specific allegation made against the petitioner in the statement recorded under section 183 BNSS, which reveals that the victim was in spite of refusal by the victim to go with the petitioner took away the victim by stating that he would otherwise commit suicide, and thereafter the victim has stated that the petitioner put vermilion on her and established physical relationship, and thereafter she, instead of going home, went to Ranchi where the petitioner engaged her as a domestic help in a house.
No, it is not petitioner. A stranger, you have seen it as a stranger.
Somebody had engaged her as domestic help at Ranchi where she was working for 1 month. And she was scared that her parents would scold her, and therefore she has stated that she does not want to go back home. अभी कहाँ है? कहाँ है? आपके पास है? Considering the direct and specific allegation made against the petitioner, this court is not inclined to enforce the petitioner on bail. ये ABA का क्या आया हुआ? ये कौन सा नंबर है इसका?
Serial number 4.
Serial number 504.
और वो उसी का ही है इसका
Item 5, BA 5098 of 2026.
This has been involved in a case registered for the offence on section 137 to 144, 95, to 61 to BNS, and 5 to moral governing and 13 also. It has been alleged. It has been alleged by the informant that her daughter has received a phone call for a particular number, and they have luring her for luring her
You
for
read the FIR, please.
it's 360 सच एंड सच है आज से लगभग 10 दिन पूर्व मेरी बेटी सच एंड सच मुझे मोबाइल नंबर से मेरी बेटी के मोबाइल में बार बार फोन कर मेरी बेटी को बताई कि मैं गार्जियन से बोल रही हूँ तुम लेडी वाज पढ़ी मैं तुमको जानती हूँ बोलते हुए बेटी बोली कि तुम हम लोग के पास आओ अच्छा खासा पैसा मिलेगा 1,06,000 में एंजॉय करना इस बात पर मैं JSLPS रुक्मणी देवी जनार्दन लोकांतर से बेटी को लेने को 22/12 को गाड़ी नंबर सच एंड सच से दुर्गा मंदिर आए जिस पर चालक से 4 व्यक्ति थे इस बात की सूचना हमने JSL सच एंड सच को दिया था उसके बाद जैनपुर थाना को सूचित किया गया जैनपुर थाना ने पुलिस द्वारा सहयोग से पकड़ाए गए व्यक्ति का नाम पूछने पर चारों हम भी पकड़े गए 4 आदमी पकड़े गए उसमें लगभग धोखे से षड्यंत्र देह में पार करने के लिए आरोप में सच एंड सच as per the FIR, the offence is yet to complete. It is an attempt to commit and it is an admitted case of the prosecution of a lady was called. A number by which the call was made is not belongs to me. It is made by some other.
कैफ को बिल होगा.
कैफ को बिल हो गया है और एक को हुआ है मैडम.
The learned counsel for the petition is present. Nobody appears on behalf of the state. The learned counsel for the petition submits that the petition has been made accused primarily because of the reason that he was present at the place of occurrence. He submits that charge sheet has been submitted.
Yes.
When
Charge sheet in month of March is
charge sheet has already been submitted, the petitioner is in custody since
23/12/25.
23/12/2025. The learned counsel has further submitted that as per the FIR itself, the girl could not be taken away. All the accused persons were apprehended along with the girl, and she was recovered prior to any harm could be caused to her. He submits that the similarly situated co-accused have been enlarged on bail, namely Nandini Kumari
Yes, वो भी पकड़े. और एक कैफ राजा.
and Kaf Raja. And Kaf Raja was the driver of the vehicle. आप हैं इसमें? ये तो सिर्फ वहाँ पे खड़े थे, इसके अलावा तो कोई एडमिशन.
जिसका सीरियल में जो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है फोन कॉन्ट्रैक्ट है वो भी आया है और he was also present along with the bird granted he was the driver of the similar the
Yes.
case of the
One was the driver of the vehicle.
one of the driver
और बाकी लोगों को
और इनका भी बातचीत हुआ है जो कि आपका
किससे?
कोई
accused से, लड़की से तो कोई बात नहीं. उनका स्टेट का लिखिएगा. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that the petitioner was in contact with the other co-accused. However, it is not in dispute that the other co-accused have been enlarged on bail. After hearing the counsel for the parties and considering the fact that other co-accused who were present on the spot and were apprehended have been enlarged on bail and charge sheet having been submitted. कोई antecedent तो नहीं?
नहीं.
And the petition has
काउंटर मिला.
no criminal antecedent. The petition is directed to be enlarged on bail. इनके submission में ऊपर लिख दूँगी no antecedent.
Item 6, BA 5120 of 2026.
Yes, petition.
Yes, Your Honor. This email is in document.
Yes. Yes.
Third, I am appearing.
Yes.
Well, this is under 7A of the PC Act. Last occasion, when you lost him, I asked the ACB to file counter affidavit and whether sanction has been given. Although when a charge sheet was submitted on 14/5/26,
I missed it. 14/5/26.
26 charge sheet.
You are in custody
Now-
since
Custody since 19/3/26.
19?
3/26.
19th of March.
Okay. All right.
And now on a team date sanction has been given, not given.
Sanction
gonna-
not given.
Yes.
Not, when I obtained the order sheet, entire order sheet.
So therefore the case is not proceeding.
Not proceeding, he is in custody, my lord, whatever your lordship.
Charge cannot be framed without sanction.
No, in fact, those cognizance have also not been taken.
Sanction.
We want of sanction.
That's right.
And more often than not, it is happening, as has come from my lords also.
Where is that order of division bench?
That is there.
Where is that?
I don't have for any reference in the trade.
You should be having it. You don't forward that the letters along with that order. There is a direction that the sanction has to be given expeditiously, and I think some time frame has also been there. So I will record that you are instrumental in grant of bail. I do not know whosoever did that. You are there, supporting the petitioner. Who is the authority who has not granted sanction? At what stage it is pending? Show me your contract. It is pending with whom?
But the charge sheet has been submitted, which I have minutes of.
When was the charge sheet submitted?
So para 18 and
14/5/26.
It is stated in para 18 and reading
Yes,
from
yes.
lordship. It is stated and submitted that in view of investigation till date, witnesses examined, supervision of the case and materials collected thereof, finding complicity of the accused petitioner and sufficient evidence against him, charge sheet by charge sheet number 3/2026 dated 14th of May 2026 under section such and such of the PC Act 1988 was submitted against the accused petitioner, which is evident.
With whom? With whom the sanction is pending?
The parent department.
What do you mean parent department? Some authority must be there to grant sanction. And where is that you have forwarded it to the sanctioning authority? Where is it that you have forwarded the charge sheet to the sanctioning authority?
I may be allowed to come up with another affidavit within the shortest possible time limits. Maybe 2 days or 4 days. I'll be submitting my affidavit after seeking instructions.
Counter affidavit has been filed during the court proceedings, stating that charge sheet has been submitted on 14/5/2026. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that since no sanction has been obtained for prosecution, therefore the court cannot proceed and the petitioner is unnecessarily lingering is in the jail. The counter affidavit does not reveal as to when and to which authority the opposite party has forwarded for grant of sanction. The learned counsel for the opposite party submits that he shall file a supplementary counter affidavit placing on record the required information. कब रख दे बताइए? लेटर के साथ रखिएगा. We'll book the authority. आप तो we just do not know. चार्ज शीट करके आप अपने पास चार्ज शीट रखे होंगे. Who knows that? Could be possible, isn't it? Possible, not possible. The learned counsel also undertakes to produce a copy of the order of the division bench. आप produce करिए. आपको नहीं पता है कि नहीं पता है?
You are conversant.
You are conversant about it?
Yes.
About which the counsel for the opposite party is aware, whereby certain directions were issued in connection with grant of sanction for prosecution in the matter of PC Act. Produce करिए. I am aware of that order. लेकिन case number वगैरह नहीं. He shall.
Next week,
I put it next.
May keep it
Next Thursday. Why?
Next
Week after the next.
My
one.
exam of like next.
Next Thursday. Post on next Thursday in the supplementary process.
Well, can I have a word from, in a similar situation, your lordship has passed an order in another case.
You see, Mr. Majumdar, if the sanction is not coming, there is no question of continuing you in custody. But
Yes,
these
sir.
things must come. when have they applied for sanction? Who is the authority sitting over the sanction?
Right.
That's my concern, nothing
No,
more.
right.
And in
Everyone
all the
needs to be-
cases,
Yes,
wherever you are
Correct.
asked to file your counter affidavit,
yes,
after the charge sheet, you should place on record as to when you have forwarded the matter to the sanctioning.
ma'am. We shall do that.
You should invariably you should do this.
Ma'am, we shall do that.
And I don't remember what is the time frame granted. You see, he would be
Ma'am,
granted
it's
bail if the
3 months
sanction
plus
doesn't
1 month
come.
is there.
I don't remember.
Ma'am,
I don't remember. 3 months plus 1 month. If that period has not yet expired,
ma'am,
we'll see that. Next Thursday is holiday. Wednesday.
15.
I'm scanning from Friday onwards.
Okay, Friday in supplementary courses.
Okay.
Item 7, BA 5174 of 2026.
Yes.
This under section 103 also. In this case also, page number 14. For to be honest,
Who are you?
I am also stepson of the deceased. Informant is the brother of deceased. He has alleged that his sister was married with Rajkeshwar Yadav 10 years back. And after marriage, the family members used to torture his sister, and he received information that his sister has been killed
By the stepson.
by the in-laws, including me,
Stepson.
my wife, and other family members.
What is there to connect the petition? Charge sheet has been submitted.
Charge sheet submitted, Your Lordship.
Custody
One
since-
co-accused have been
Custody
granted
co-accused के बाद में
anticipatory
आएगी। वो कोई बात नहीं।
bail, Your Lordship.
आपका जो रोल होगा तो इंडिपेंडेंट होगा ना कोई किस कस्टडी कब से?
Custody, Your Lordship, 30 December 2025.
Is he named in the FIR?
Yes, Your Lordship.
So what is there to connect the petition?
उनका कन्फेशन स्टेटमेंट है,
उसके बाद
देन रिकवरी है।
क्या चीज करेगा?
ये जिस समय मर्डर कर रहे हैं तो जीन्स पहने हुए थे, ब्लड स्टेन लगा हुआ जीन्स, कहने पे
FSL हो गया? FSL में भेजे हैं कि नहीं भेजे? Have you sent it?
ये डायरी में तो नहीं आया, लेकिन
Have you sent it? डायरी में कैसे नहीं आएगा FSL में भेजेंगे तो? Tell me, it has been sent for FSL or not?
As per my instruction, Your Lordship, it has not been sent. और
जांच हेतु विज्ञान प्रयोगशाला भेजने तो आदेशित करने आवेदन समर्पित किया, लेकिन अभी तक
कहाँ पे?
ये पैरा 110 में
परंतु आदेश इसमें आदेश की जरूरत होती है क्या?
जी
कहाँ लिखा है कि इन्वेस्टिगेटिंग ऑफिसर जो है कोर्ट के परमिशन से भेजेगा FSL?
परमिशन
नहीं, ऐसा है क्या? क्या किए? What have you done? Sample ही tempered हो गया होगा by this time. You will take advantage of this.
Can you see पैरा 124 राजकीय विधि प्रयोग विज्ञान प्रयोग झारखंड राज्य पहुंचा एवं सीट मत मोहर जब्त प्रदर्श को जमा किया एवं प्राप्ति रसीद प्राप्त की।
Report to this. Council for the state is directed to seek instruction from FSL Nanchi and produce a copy of the report sent for examination. In seat covered before this court. Post on 27. Post on 21st July. Supplementary business.
Item 8, BA 5178 of 2026.
Yes.
this case, Lordship, the petitioner is the informant of this case. Initially, the FIR was lodged under section 64(2).
Petitioner is the informant of the case.
Yes, Lordship. Later on, he has been made accused.
Who are you? How are you connected with the case?
Lordship, I am the petitioner 1 is the father of the victim, deceased, and petitioner number 2 is the uncle of the victim.
Let's read the FIR.
Yes. Page 30. समरी निवेदन पूर्वक कहना है कि मैं दुर्गा यादव पिटिशन नंबर 1 स्वयं का निवासी हूँ। दिनांक 31/5/2025 को समय लगभग 7 बजे मेरे घर छोटे लाल पांडे इज द मेन एक्टर उम्र करीब 24 साल स्वयं आया एवं मेरी नाबालिग पुत्री स्वयं बहला फुसलाकर गोरी नदी तरफ ले गया। 17 साल की उम्र है। फुसलाकर गोरी नदी तरफ ले गया और सुनसान जगह ले जाकर रात भर रखकर जान मारने की धमकी देकर जबरन उसके साथ 2-3 बार बलात्कार। ये आया है मेडिकल में भी। उसके बाद अगले सुबह वहां से भाग गया। हम सब परिवार अपनी पुत्री को काफी खोजबीन की परंतु वह नहीं मिली। तब जाकर अचानक दिनांक 1/6/2025 को लगभग 8 बजे सुबह खोजने के क्रम में नदी के किनारे मेरी पुत्री मायूस लाचार अवस्था में मिली। उसके बाद पूछने पर मेरी पुत्री
तो आप लोग कैसे
बाद में बोलते हैं कि इन लोग हमारे 106 और 35 में हमको एक्यूज बनाए। चार्जशीट सबमिट हुआ है 106 जो 108 सॉरी 108 एंड 35 ऑफ डीएनएस जो कि 306 का करस्पॉन्डिंग हुआ है। किसी बाद में बोलते हैं मेरे मारने पीटने के कारण वो सुसाइड कर दिया। Only for that reason we have made accused.
वो तो कोई एक्यूज होगा ही ना जिसको ऊपर एलिगेशन लगाने।
वो जेल में तो दिस इज द एफआईआर।
इंडिपेंडेंट विटनेस जो इसमें प्रत्यक्षदर्शी जो मारते हुए देखा है उनका स्टेटमेंट आया है। वो कह रही है कानून अनुसार इंडिपेंडेंट विटनेस कांति देवी ये कह रही है कि आवाज सुनकर के जब किशोर यादव के घर बाहर गए तो देखे कि घर का दरवाजा खुला हुआ था। किशोर का भाई कैलाश यादव कैलाश यादव पिता स्वयं अपनी भतीजी जिसकी मृत्यु हो गई है जो सुमन कुमारी को गुस्से से काफी ज्यादा लाठी डंडा से मारपीट कर रहा था जो देखी। इन्होंने आगे बताया कि 3/6/2025 को समय शाम 7 बजे वो हल्ला सुने कि पता चला कि किशोर यादव के घर में वो हल्ला हो रहा था। जब जाकर के देखे तो किशोर यादव
एंटीमॉर्टम इंजरी होना चाहिए ना।
हाँ तो
मतलब इंजरी सिर्फ प्राइवेट पार्ट में है कि लाठी डंडा से मारने का भी
वो झाड़ी में ले जाकर रात भर रखा दैट करस्पॉन्डिंग
इंडिपेंडेंट विटनेस जितना भी आया सब सपोर्ट कर रहा है इसमें। उसके बाद इंजरी भी है जो 1 से लेकर के 5 तक का इंजरी है।
इंजरी रिपोर्ट
एवरेज पैरा 119 दैट पैरा
119 को देखा जाए मारने के पहले तो मार जितना इंडिपेंडेंट विटनेस सब सपोर्ट कि ऐसी बात देख करके पूरा उसके साथ मार दिया क्या है कैलाश यादव। उसके बाद
पैरा नंबर
119
एवरेजेस फर्स्ट है लॉट्स 4 into 3 सेंटीमीटर का अपर पार्ट ऑफ लेफ्ट बटा। उसके बाद है एडजॉइनिंग अपर पार्ट ऑफ नेक बैक साइड मैंडिबुलर। उसके बाद है लेटरल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ अपर पार्ट ऑफ राइट आर्म। उसके बाद है लेटरल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ लोअर पार्ट ऑफ राइट थाई। उसके बाद है मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ राइट लेग। उसके बाद है बैक ऑफ मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ लेफ्ट थोड़ा। मेडिकल एस्पेक्ट ऑफ मिडिल पार्ट ऑफ लेफ्ट लेग। There are vision, bruising and hymenal tear. Hymenal tear it means
multiple injuries are these injuries
Yes,
are
Lord.
not caused by rape.
rape was conducted in the forest area, not on the any room or any etc. She was struggling, and so far the independent witnesses are concerned also. They have what they have stated. Kindly see. स्वतंत्र साक्षी लक्ष्मण लखन साहब वो क्या करते हैं, गांव की महिलाओं के द्वारा सुने, ही इज नॉट द आई विटनेस, नो सेकंड जो इनके काउंटर में आया हुआ है, एंड नाउ स्वतंत्र साक्षी महेश ये भी कहते हैं कि आगे बताएं कि ग्रामीणों से सुने हैं कि छोटेलाल पांडे और कैलाश की भतीजी सुमन दोनों एक दूसरे से बात करते हुए सुमन कुमारी स्वयं के कारण मां के डांटने के कारण घर में गुस्से में निकल गई थी। बाद में पता चला कि छोटेलाल सो एक
That's
दूसरे
it, enough.
एंड केवल हियर से है
नहीं
एंड वन
They just BA number 5178 of 2026. For the learned counsel appearing on
एक
behalf
more
of the
fact
parties, the learned
If
counsel
you
for
not
the
permit
petition
me.
submits that. काफी सुनी.
एक इसमें एक और चीज दैट इज वेरी रिलेटेड, वो हम दिखाना चाहिए। इनिशियली कोई भी स्टेटमेंट ऐसा नहीं आया कि ये मारपीट वाला हुआ। क्या जिनका स्टेटमेंट लिया गया, दे आर द फ्रेंड ऑफ छोटेलाल पांडे, एंड ये इनिशियली इन लोग को दबाव दिया गया कि एफआईआर मत लॉन्च करो छोटेलाल पांडे के अगेंस्ट, इसीलिए एफआईआर भी डिले से लॉन्च हुआ है। एंड वन मोर थिंग कि इसमें जो कन्फेशनल स्टेटमेंट छोटेलाल पांडे का रिकॉर्ड किया गया है वो 2 बार रिकॉर्ड हुआ। व्हाट आर यू प्ले रोल इन दिस केस? इसमें एक कन्फेशनल स्टेटमेंट छोटेलाल पांडे नहीं बोलता है कि मारने के कारण सुसाइड कर लिया, हम सुने एक स्टेटमेंट में ये बात सब्सिक्वेंट जो कन्फेशन होता है वहां ये ऐड हो जाता है, और उसके बाद से सारे विटनेस का स्टेटमेंट में वो ऐड होते चला जाता है। दैट इज नॉट इन द इनिशियल स्टेट। इनिशियल में जो लड़की थी घर में, जो उसकी बहन है, वो बाहर गाय धोने गई थी और वो जब देखी तो जाके पकड़ी एंड देन कॉल। सीडीआर रिपोर्ट आया है जिसके बारे में ये बोल रहे हैं मारने का, कैलाश का, वो सीडीआर रिपोर्ट आया पैरा 138 का एनडीसी, दैट इज वेरी रिलेवेंट। एट दैट टाइम उसका टावर लोकेशन हजारीबाग, और ये बोलते हैं कि गांव वाले देखा उसको मारते लाठी डंडा। कैलाश जो पिटिशन नंबर 2 इज द अंकल। एक बार सीडीआर रिपोर्ट
इनका कन्फेशन स्टेटमेंट कौन-कौन से पैराग्राफ में रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है?
हाँ छोटेलाल का ना,
हाँ,
पूरा केस को टैंपरिंग करके इस तरह से बना दिया गया। पैरा नंबर 35। उसके बाद एक अलग सीट में है, इसी में पैरा 49 के बाद सब्सिक्वेंट।
Is that correct? Confession statement 2 बार है?
नहीं, जो हम तो केवल कुंती देवी की जो प्रत्यक्षदर्शी वहाँ मारपीट करते हुए देखे।
Para 35 and 49 में confession statement of coitus has been recorded twice.
Yes.
Why?
एक में मारपीट पिटने का नहीं, दूसरे वाले सब्सिक्वेंट हो गए।
BA number 5178 of 2026. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is the father of the deceased. Petition number 1 is the father of the deceased and petition number 2 is the uncle of the deceased. The father of the deceased lodged FIR against one Chotilal Pandey and against whom he has made an allegation that he has raped his daughter. And thereafter she came back and ultimately she committed ultimately she committed suicide and died in the hospital. Hospital में मरी है?
Yes, during treatment.
She attempted to commit suicide and she died in the hospital during treatment.
At Rims Ranchi.
At Rims Ranchi. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that there are 2 confession statements of Chotilal Pandey. In one statement, he has not made any allegation that the victim ultimately died on account of assault committed by the informant and his brother, and the subsequent confession statement discloses this fact. The learned counsel submits that the petitioners have been falsely implicated in this, has been falsely made accused in this case, only to save the co-accused, Chotilal Pandey. The petitioners are in custody since?
They are custody 7/4/2026.
Since 7/4/2026. And charge sheet has already been submitted.
on
and
15/5/2020.
on 15/5/26 on the allegation of abatement to rape, abatement to suicide,
108 and 35 of BNS.
108 and 35 of BNS. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that there are witnesses who found that the petitioners had assaulted the victim and ultimately she committed suicide. However, the counsel is not able to explain as to how and under what circumstances the confession statement of Chotilal Pandey was recorded twice. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the aforesaid facts and circumstances in which the informant of the case and his brother has been made accused in this case, and considering the fact that the charge sheet has already been submitted, the petitioners are directed to be enlarged.
और मेरा था इंडिपेंडेंट विटनेस जो
दिखा दिया, 2 बार का फेशियल स्टेटमेंट रिकॉर्ड कर।
Item 9, DF 5180 of 2026.
Yes.
Yeah. In this from the last of the case study and the statement of the victim recorded under section 193.
Age of victim
Age 17.
and what is her statement?
She willingly accompanied with this petitioner because there was a love affair between both of them, and they residing at Razoli as a wife and husband after putting vermilion on the head of the victim.
They are residing where? शादी हो गई?
My direct allegation है कि minor है, लिया करके किया है।
आप you are for the informant. शादी हो गई?
नहीं शादी तो what क्या है?
शादी
आया नहीं कैसे टाइम आया?
उसका victim का statement.
Age कितना है petitioner?
24.
Company बोल रही है love affair का सारा। She has been repeatedly going with him. Custody?
He is in custody since 5/4/2026.
Charge sheet submitted.
Yes.
Victim is what is the age of the victim? Age
Age 17.
20 years.
Victim is 17 years.
17 years. Heard the learned counsel's opinion on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is aged 24 years and the victim is 17 years of age. As per the allegation, the petitioner had taken away the victim and committed rape upon her. The statement of the victim recorded, as per the allegation, the petitioner had taken away, had kidnapped the minor girl. Rape का तो allegation FIR में
नहीं, later on.
It submits that later on the victim has been recovered and her statement has been recorded and section 183 BMSS. It submits that the statement itself revealed that the petitioner and the victim were having love affair and she voluntarily eloped with the petitioner. Charge sheet has already been submitted. The learned counsel for the informant, state and informant state has opposed the prayer for bail. After going through the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS. It appears that there was love affair between the petitioner and the victim, and she voluntarily verified the petitioner. In such circumstances, the petitioner is eligible in that. Medical हुआ था victim का?
Attempt A, BA 5185 of 2026.
Pay for 1 week time also. Today only I have seen the count.
Counter affidavit has been filed.
I'll be fine during the course of the day.
The learned counsel for the state undertakes to file counter affidavit during the course of the day. Petitioner placed for adjournment post on next Thursday.
That is what you know.
Next to next Thursday. क्या है ये? आज जेल में फिर भी आपको टाइम चाहिए, बहुत अच्छी बात है.
ले चले हॉलिडे.
Going back. 23rd, at the request of the counsel for the petition.
Attempt 11, BA 5323 of 2026.
This case of mine was heard by this honorable court on last occasion, and by virtue of my lord's order number 2, my lord order dated 23/2026, my lord had encapsulated my lord all the case of the petitioner in my lord's order. My lord, PW1, the victim has been examined. PW2, the mother of the victim has been examined as
Who's for the
PW.
informant?
My lord, counter affidavit has been filed.
Serve notice upon you have served notice upon the victim.
That document has been
Yes,
attached.
I'm asking you.
Yes, notice has been served.
Notice has been served, nobody has entered appearance. What do you say in the counter? What is there against him?
The victim girl is 15 years old. She is pregnant of 7 months at the time of FIR.
Her statement 183.
183 का statement.
कहाँ?
वो हम लोग नहीं कोर्ट में.
Lord, I have annexed her statement under section 183 as annexed 2. And in this supplementary affidavit, my lord, I have brought on record the deposition of victim and the deposition of the mother of the victim, my lord, which were placed before this honorable court on last occasion. According to which, my lord, she had said that it was fruitful marriage which was solemnized between the parties, and physical relationship was established between the parties after marriage. And the actual fact of the matter is that it was a normal years and tears between the wife and husband, due to which, my lord, she went to police, and it was police, my lord, who
Where
had
is
brought,
that? Where is that?
my lord, supplementary affidavit.
She has been declared hostile.
Not,
Has she been
not,
declared
not
hostile?
hostile, but she had stated what was true. My lord, supplementary affidavit dated 10 June 2026, page number 4, and relevant portion, my lord, page number 5. मैं विमल से दूसरी शादी करनी हूँ, पैरा 11, और उसके घर में पत्नी की तरह रहती थी। मेरी और विमल की शादी को मेरे माँ बाप और गांव वाले भी मान्यता दिए हैं। विमल से जब मेरा झगड़ा हो गया तो मैं केस करने थाना चली गई, और यह केस थाना वाले बना दिए। वे साइन करने वाले तो मैं साइन करती, बोले तो हम साइन करते हैं। मेरा और मेरे बच्चे का ब्लड हॉस्पिटल में नहीं लिया गया है। विमल मेरे साथ संबंध बनाया, वह संबंध शादी के बाद बना था। यह बात सही है कि मेरे साथ विमल कोई जबरदस्ती नहीं। And PW2, page number 6, and relevant portion, page number 7. She happens to be the mother of the victim. Para 10, विमल मेरा दामाद है, बेटी दामाद को ठीक से अपने घर में रखना चाहती है।
Or the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties. In spite of counsel for the state has submitted that the victim has been served notice. However, nobody has entered the proceedings on behalf of the victim. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that although there is direct allegation against the petitioner in the FIR, and the victim has also supported the allegation in the statement recorded under section 183 BNSS. But the victim has been examined before the court, and she has stated that there was two marriage between the petitioner and the child has also been born. The mother of the victim has also turned hostile, and she has stated that the petitioner is her son-in-law. The learned counsel submits that the victim and the petitioner have been living together. The learned counsel for the state, however, has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that victim was only 15 years of age. To this, counsel for the petitioner submits that the आपका age कितना?
But I am 22 years old, but I am stated in page number 1 of my petition.
To be the counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since
But I have been in custody since 14/11/2025.
14/11/2025. And has submitted that the deposition of the victim and his mother has been placed on record through supplementary. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that the victim herself has stated that they have petitioner and the victim have performed Dukku marriage and they are living together. And the mother of the victim has stated that the petitioner is her son-in-law. And also the custody of the petitioner is identified as
Item 12, BA 5366 of 2026.
This case of POCSO Act. I have put in forward number just now I received one. Then you are ready.
you have filed a platform.
Yes. Again, 164 statement of the victim was called. That is a para 61 of the case.
Yes, it is there. No, we will read the statement under section 183.
160.
183.
183. For the second time, पीड़िता मानवीय न्यायालय को बताती है कि एक वर्ष पूर्व से प्रेम प्रसंग चल रहा था, वो हमेशा पैसा मांगता था, उसकी मांगने पर अब तक 10-15 हजार रुपए
नहीं, ये 183 का स्टेटमेंट पढ़िए।
हाँ
पैरा नंबर
61
केस डायरी में 183 का स्टेटमेंट कहाँ से आया? पूरा रिकॉर्ड है क्या? पेज 61
para 60 is also aged about 70 years. In this case of the law of parties. दूसरे से प्यार करते थे जब पैसा
मैं खुश मोहम्मद अंसारी को करीब 1 वर्ष से जानती, यही है 183 का स्टेटमेंट।
एक वर्ष पूर्व से प्रेम प्रसंग चल रहा था, वो हमेशा पैसे मांगता था, उसके मांगने पर अब तक 10-15 हजार रुपए दे चुकी हूँ। हम दोनों एक दूसरे से प्यार करते थे, जब पैसा देना बंद कर दिए तो वह डराने धमकाने लगा और बोलता था कि पैसा नहीं दोगी तो जान से मारकर फेंक देंगे। 2 फरवरी 2026 को खुश मोहम्मद अंसारी मेरा मोबाइल छीन लिया था। दूसरे दिन फोन से फोन किया तो वह बोला कि 50,000 रुपए दो, जिससे मैं 10,000 रुपए देने की बात बोलकर अपने गांव बुलाई। दिनांक 5/2/26 को वह मेरे गांव आया। शाम के समय आया तो मैं उसे 10,000 रुपए देकर अपना मोबाइल ले ली। उस समय उस मोहम्मद अंसारी मेरे साथ धरपकड़ कर रहा था। पिताजी हम दोनों को देख लिए। हल्ला होने पर गांव वाले लोग पहुंच गए तो हम दोनों को पकड़ लिए। उस मोहम्मद अंसारी मेरे साथ डरा धमका कर साजिश सामान बनाया था। डर के मारे में अपने घर वालों को कुछ नहीं बताया। स्टेटमेंट में नो सच एलिगेशन।
मैं खुश मोहम्मद को जानती पहचानती हूँ, वो इस गांव का रहने वाला है, मेरी दोस्ती है। हम दोनों एक दूसरे से फोन पर बातचीत करते थे, प्यार मोहब्बत का तो हम दोनों एक दूसरे से प्यार
करते हैं। पिछले 1 वर्ष पूर्व से प्रेम प्रसंग चल रहा है।
क्या बोला?
I'm putting question to myself, my lord, and only 4 grounds. My learned friend is saying that there is a love affair between the parties. Is this a good example of love affair, where the rape has been committed, the physical relationship has been established, and under section 183, the victim girl fully supported the case, and all the witnesses supported the case, ma'am?
What is the stage of the case?
All the witnesses have stated that there was
The age of victim
What
girl
is
is
the
17.
stage of the case? All the witnesses have been examined.
Charge has been filed, madam. No.
On 35.26 charges.
Both are aged about 17 years, madam. There is a love affair between them.
Not a
No,
case
there
for
is
love
no
affair.
She clearly stated in her
She
statement, madam.
stated, but she has been blackmailed also. She has been repeatedly.
No such
giving money.
allegation that she was.
Yes, that is blackmailing only. Repeatedly you are asking money, 50,000 लेकर आओ, 10,000 लेकर वो
allegation,
आए.
madam. No such evidence that she has given any amount.
We'll see that. Or the learned counsel operating on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is aged 18 years and the victim
17.
is aged 17 years. And the petitioner has been falsely implicated in this case. He has submitted that the victim, in a statement recorded under section 183, has stated that she has love affair with the petitioner. The charge sheet has already been submitted. The charge has already been framed. The petitioner is in custody since
17 to 2026.
17 to 2026. The learned counsel for the informant. You are for the informant? The learned counsel for the informant has submitted that as per the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS, she has stated that she was having, she knew the petitioner for last 1 year, and she stated that she loved the petitioner, but at the same time she has also stated that the petitioner used to threaten her and that he will kill her, and has also been asking money from her from time to time, and she has also stated that she was threatened and then the petitioner established physical relationship with her. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and upon going to the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS, where she has specifically stated that the petitioner established physical relationship with her by threatening her and has also been asking for money from time to time. This court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail. Community be alert. That's a very, I don't want to write it in my order. Community be alert.
Love affair.
थोड़ा सा दिक्कत.
Item 30, BA 5384/2026.
In this case, Your Worship, petitioner is in custody since 2/8/2025. The FIR has been lodged under section 382, 383, 384, 392, 336.
What is the stage of the case?
The police paper has been supplied on 2/7/2026.
And what is the allegation based on?
The
Money
allegation,
has been recovered from your account. Money has been recovered from your account,
The money has been transferred in various accounts,
including your account.
including my account, and several co-accused persons of this.
How much money has been recovered from your account? What is the total amount of fraud and how much is there in your account? More than 10 lakhs?
10 lakhs.
10 crime links have been attacked with the account of these offenders apart from the accounts of other persons. अलग अलग का है, अलग अलग crime links है, इनके अकाउंट से 10 crime link लिंक है।
एक का बिल रिजेक्ट भी किया।
इन्हीं का bail जो rejected.
Earlier rejected.
Earlier rejected my.
तो ये कौन बताएगा? तो आप बताइएगा ऑर्डर होने के बाद।
Several co-accused का relationship.
कोई बात नहीं। कहाँ किसका किसका बिल?
From page number 25, relationship, annexure 3 series. Sir.
The learned counsel opinion on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the bail application of the petitioner was earlier rejected on 26/3/2026 in BA number 111411 of 2026. On merits. However, he has renewed his prayer for bail as co-accused, namely Nuresh Ansari has been enlarged on bail by order dated 11/3/2026, which is prior to the bail order passed by this court rejecting the prayer for bail application. Subsequently, another co-accused, namely Ram Ranjan Sinha and Jitin Kumar Papu, have been enlarged on bail by court bench by the order dated 30/3/2026 and ordered both the orders are dated 30/3/2026. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that the order of rejection, earlier order of rejection reveals that the petitioner has as many as 10 cybercrime cases registered against him, and one of the bank accounts through which the fraud has been committed is recorded in the name of the petitioner, in which there are transactions more than rupees 10 lakhs.
Cyber crime case has been linked against the account number.
Naturally, it's your account. During the course of
But
hearing,
case has been registered or not, it has.
but during the course of hearing, it is not in dispute that the bank account stands in the name of the petitioner. The subsequent orders by which bail has been granted to the co-accused persons does not reveal that the rejection order of the petitioner was placed before the court. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the direct and specific allegation made against the petitioner, and there are numerous crime links connected with the bank account of the petitioner, no fresh ground is made out. Accordingly, the bail application of the petitioner is hereby rejected.
Item 14, BA 5741 of 2026.
In the last occasion, I directed the state to find the counter. The case is under section 103 of
Counter file.
the allegation is that the daughter of the informant was married with the co-accused, and thereafter she went missing from her matrimonial house. And it has been alleged that they have committed the murder of the daughter.
Where was she found?
And when she was found from the land of the one Sati Devi, I think there is a illicit relationship with the husband of the deceased nurse.
Her bail has been rejected, I suppose.
Yes,
Who are you?
and I am the mere villager, Millard, and exactly
You are a
similar-
villager?
Yes, and I am not named in the FIR.
You are not linked to the family?
No. And Millards, my name has transpired on the confession of the co-accused Lala Kumar, who has already been lodged on bail by your lordship's court. I have annexed the order as Annexure 2. And I have no concern, Millards.
And it should be page
Yes,
number?
page 22-23. And the co-accused Ranjit Mehta, the husband of the deceased, has confessed that he has hired the petitioner and the co-accused has been granted bail, Lala Kumar, to commit the murder of the deceased members.
Yes, what do you say, madam? You are for the informant.
And he has one antecedent of 323 minutes.
But you're not in the petition that is mentioned that petitioner has no violation. There's a separation of fact, your lordship.
We'll take care of that. We are aware, you see, Padvikar, whenever they are filing, they might not be knowing. So whenever unless the state agrees that there is no antecedent, I don't take care of that. And even if I grant bail, I ask the court to verify whether there is any antecedent. And with a clear averment that if there is any antecedent, he will not be released. Because Padvikar might not be knowing many things. You know how Jharkhand is functioning. So you cannot really say that it is a suppression of that. Not a suppression of that, at least. That means unaware. Otherwise, he is similarly situated. That a better footing than this Lala Kumar.
Yes.
Is he related to the family?
No. But the tower location has been obtained from the place of occurrence.
Reason.
And the
You secure his conviction. Custody since 2825. 2825 है ना custody?
13/126.
13/126.
Yes. Charges submitted on 13/3/26.
For the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since 13/1/2026 and he is not at all, and he has been falsely implicated in this case. He further submits that he is the co-villager.
Yes.
He is the co-villager and he has nothing to do with the family of the deceased. The learned counsel submits that there is an allegation that the husband of the deceased had a relationship with the lady.
Yes.
And therefore there is a conspiracy was hatched to kill the deceased. He submits that similarly situated co-accused, namely Lala Kumar, has been enlarged on bail by this court in BA number 2813/26 by order dated 29 April 2026. The learned counsel for the informant as well as the state have opposed the prayer for bail and have submitted that the tower location would reveal as on the basis of tower location it has come that the petitioner was also present at the place of occurrence.
Your lordship, soon after death, your lordship, some money has been transferred in this situation.
In your
Petitioner
account?
Yes, your lordship.
How much money has been transferred?
12,500.
Where do I get this? Who has transferred it?
Lordship, वो चीज़ तो नहीं है.
तो
That
कहाँ
has not been disclosed.
तो ऐसा कोई सब किसी के अकाउंट में पैसा आ जाएगा तो आप बोलिएगा कि वही पैसा है.
Lordship, husband of deceased transfer.
कहाँ लिखा है?
Which is आया नहीं. Lordship, वो चीज़ सीजन लिस्ट में वो चीज़ mention किया गया था कि phone has been seized, but your lordship, इसका history है.
ऐसे नहीं लिख सकते हैं. Okay, I
कैशन
understand.
पे ये चीज नहीं है Lordship. That was
और दूसरी बात क्या है ना, I tell you one thing, my lordship. I hear you patiently. एक बार ऑर्डर डिक्टेट शुरू करने के बाद अभी बीच बीच में नया नया जो बात बोलते हैं ना, which I do not like. I note down every argument. And जो आप बोले हम लिख लिए, अब माइंड मेकअप कर लिए तो आप नया कहानी शुरू कर दिए. This is not fair. एक बार में सारा पॉइंट बोलना चाहिए. Okay. Considering the fact that the court use has been enlarged on green and admittedly the petitioner is neither the family member nor related to the victim. Neither the family member nor related to the family of the victim in any manner. The petitioner is directed to the informed.
Item 15, BA 5833 of 2026.
It is not along with 4 persons that will be
Read the FIR, please. FIR.
There's 15 members.
Yes.
निवेदन पूरा करना है कि मैं सुमन देवी प्रति सोनू कुमारी अपना सोखा बराबर 4 पुस्तक करीब में हम विक्रम कर्माली पिटिशनर काजा कर्माली पर दिन ग्रांटेड डेट एंड दोनों के डिवीजन दोनों पिता कालीचरण कर्माली पिता सोनू कर्माली अभिषेक कर्माली विक्रम कर्माली उन्नतना तो यह बोला कर रहे हैं चारों व्यक्ति के द्वारा हाड़ी रात एवं पत्थर से लाश को स्पेसिफिकली बात आप बीच पर आप पिटिशनर घर में घुस गए मेरी सास समूला देवी 60 वर्ष से बेरहमी से मारपीट करने लगे मारपीट करके मेरी सास को ब्रेक में जख्मी कर दिया गया वे बेहोश होकर जमीन पर गिर पड़ी तभी वो हल्ला सुनकर चारों व्यक्तियों को रोकने गई कि मुझे भी बेरहमी से मारे गए जिससे मैं बुरी तरह से जख्मी हो गई बेहोश होकर जमीन पर गिर पड़ी तभी चारों व्यक्तियों के द्वारा मेरी सास समूला देवी को पत्थर से कुचलने जा रहे थे तभी मेरी धर्मी दुनिया कुमारी विश्वास
वो बच गई थी मर गई
सास जिंदा है like 307 and even then you can see page 18
injury report
में हमारे पास लोगों से कौन है उसमें सिंपल आया पैराग्राफ 20 और वन कहां
where is the injury report
उसमें कौन क्या गया था लेकिन पेज 18 में दिया हुआ मेरे पास जो है डायरी उसमें दिया हुआ दैट इज नॉट
where is the case diary injury report क्या
प्रीवियस तो नहीं लिखा इंजरी रिपोर्ट नहीं है लेकिन उसमें केस 20 में बताया है
नोट इस तरह के केस में इंजरी रिपोर्ट नहीं होगा तो क्या होगा
एक्चुअली प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में
प्राइवेट हॉस्पिटल में इलाज के बावजूद भी लिखा हुआ नो प्रीवियस एंड वन कोई
जज में जांच रिपोर्ट प्राप्त है वेयर इज द इंजरी रिपोर्ट ये किस तरह का केस डायरी आप प्रोड्यूस किए You were asked to produce an injury report. Where is it?
इंजरी रिपोर्ट नहीं है
इंफिन ऑर्डर में इसमें मेंशन है मैडम इंफिन ऑर्डर में लिखा गया है the sole general injury of this vital parts of the body of the samurai
लेकिन चार्जशीट जो जमा की है उसमें पैराग्राफ 20 में आया है कि इंजरी इज नॉट ग्रीवियस एंड कंसीडरिंग दिस फैक्ट one of the questions Kaja Karmali granted bail by the session court.
On Saturday को रखना है आप injury report. The learned counsel for the state is directed to produce a copy of the injury report of the victim. You are for the informant. Post on Saturday.
Item 16, BA 5834 of 2026.
The last occasion, the state was directed to file counter affidavit with respect to identification of the victim and any antecedent of the petitioner in connection with the mobile number or SIM card here. The same has not been done yet.
They're not by counter?
No, not yet.
Yes, we are there.
Counter affidavit has not been filed.
In spite of order dated 30/6/26, no counter affidavit has been filed. By way of last indulgence, post this case by way of last indulgence, time was granted to the opposite party to file a counter affidavit. Post this case on next Friday in the supplementary process. The counter affidavit should be filed at Wednesday.
Item 17 BA 5836 of 2026.
For the offenses under section 406/420 BF 4506 of the Indian Code and 66D 67A of the Act. The allegation as per the FIR on the basis of the secret information, a raid was conducted in the house of one Deepak Kumar and Sachin, and thereafter the mobile phone and other incriminating articles
Counter has been filed.
Counter
has been filed. It is there. आपको कॉपी सर
17 उस मोबाइल फोन से इसका कुछ ट्रांजैक्शन हुआ था कि नहीं, इसी के लिए लास्ट टाइम काउंटर के लिए ऑर्डर हुआ। इसमें कोऑर्डिनेट बैंक से एटीए रिस्पेक्टिव रेंजिंग हुआ है। आई हैव नेक्स्ट दैट ऑर्डर और जिनके घर सीज हुआ है सारा मटेरियल दे हैव आल्सो
Just a moment. This is arising out of which case?
This is arising out of
Koderma case 228 of 23.
Yes. The name of this petitioner has come on the basis of the disclosure made by the Sachin Kumar and one Deepak. They have been granted bail by the coordinator. Case 20 and 21 and they have disclosed the name of this petitioner along with the other. And जिनका नाम disclosure इन दोनों का आया था, they have been granted anticipatory bail. Case 22 by the coordinator. So no
Custody कब से?
He is in custody since 26/4/2026.
भागे हुए थे?
Not it.
Were you absconding?
Absconding इसका नाम ही मतलब इसको
Later on आया.
later on और इसको जब गया वो 35(3) का नोटिस दे रही came to know. और एक चीज और लास्ट टाइम हम आर्ग्यू किए थे एक बार से सीजर पे पेज 16 में सीजर है उस पे आर्ग्यू किया था.
So antecedent?
No antecedent. I have mentioned in paragraph 15.
The learned counsel for the parties are present. The learned counsel for the petition submits that the petitioner, having no criminal antecedent, is in custody since 26/4/2026. He has submitted that the name of the petitioner has come in the confession statement of co-accused, and there is nothing further to against the petitioner. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail. However, the approached submissions made by the counsel for the petitioner is not in dispute. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that several co-accused have been enlarged on bail and the name of the petitioner has transpired on the confession statement, charge sheet has already been submitted. The petitioner is ready to
Amen.
Item 80 BA 5841 of 2026.
FIR was lodged against the petitioner 376 D506 and 34. But against us, charges have been submitted under section 354. In this case, lordship, several co-accused persons have already granted, and 2 days ago, lordship, similar situated co-accused person have been also granted bail.
please state.
Police charge sheet under section 354 is, and the victim has also died in this instance.
Custody कब से है?
5/5/2026 से और से
इसमें रिपोर्ट लगा दिया है दूसरे केस में, ये यहाँ कैसे लगा हुआ है? इसमें BA नंबर 5841/26 का रिपोर्ट इसमें लगा दिया।
584
ये केस नंबर यहाँ पे दूसरा लगा हुआ है। आपका ट्रायल चल रहा है। The victim has already died. Expedite you.
She was murdered by her husband. And similar situated court person 2 days ago, same bench has granted papers.
Same bench. देखिए ऐसा है, बेंच से मत बेल ऑर्डर्स को रिलेट करिए। कोई भी बेल दे, कोर्ट का बेल होता है, we all respect each other's bail orders.
Yes.
ठीक है, सीधा ऐसा कोई बात। कभी-कभी दूसरे केसेस में देखते कभी काउंटर नहीं, केस डायरी नहीं होता है तो आई मेक अ डिस्टिंक्शन। कभी केस डायरी नहीं भी आता, That's all कोई बात नहीं। आपका ट्रायल के लिए प्रोसीड कर रहा है।
This charge sheet has been submitted on 4/7 this month.
तो ये कोएक्यूज का बेल तो वो उनका ट्रायल स्प्लिट हो गया, स्प्लिट ट्रायल में चल रहा है ना।
4 से असेंबलीज कमिंग
Is particular.
is partition.
So their trial has split.
Yes, from
Co-accused
other
का
co-accused person my trial is split.
split no. वैसे बेल नहीं दे सकते। मैडम व्हाट इज देयर, आपका कोएक्यूज का कौन सा बेल दिखा रहे हैं?
6 तारीख का ऑर्डर
164 she has stated in this. And one co-accused is Mohammed Swaif Alam, para 38 of the case diary. In this confessional statement has shown the complicity of the
Charge sheet has been submitted only under section 354.
who has already granted bail by coordinated bench under more heinous section.
इनका 164 का स्टेटमेंट कहाँ है?
Plus para 23 is not there in the diary.
23 of the case diary.
Yes, it is recorded, but it might be in the seat cover. Is not this.
In her statement, she has taken the name of the petitioner
Yes.
and also the co-accused. This Mukesh Mia and Hussain Mia.
Well, as in the FIR itself, there is all the accused have been named.
Let us see the name of the petitioner in the FIR.
Yes, boss. मैं कैसे यहाँ पर 12 बजे पढ़ते हैं, बहुत दिनों से मुझ पर गलत निगाह डालते थे, लेकिन लोग राज समाज के भय से किसी को नहीं बताते थे। मेरे पति कुछ दिन पहले मजदूरी के काम करने बाहर चले गए थे और मैं घर पर अकेले रहती थी। इसी क्रम में मैं दिनांक से 8/23 खाना पीना खाकर सो गई। समय करीब 12 बजे रात को मैं घर पर बाहर शौच करने निकली। इसी क्रम में ग्राम
आपका नाम कहाँ पर है?
मेरा नाम है
Second name.
गुड्डू मियाँ मेन एक्यूज आलम डॉर्सी
गुड्डू मियाँ
मेन एक्यूज आलम जो है already granted by coordinate and proceed. फिर आगे पढ़ते हैं पहली मियाँ के बाद सातों ग्राम
Heard the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petition submits that the petition is in custody since 13/1/26.
5/5/2026.
5/5. Charge sheet हो गया? 5/5/2026. And charge sheet has already been submitted under section 354 of IPC. The learned counsel further submits that the co-accused who are facing trial for offence under section 376D/506/34 of the IPC have been enlarged on bail by 4 judges. And another co-accused who is similarly situated as that of the petitioner, against whom also the charge sheet has been submitted under section 354 IPC, has been enlarged on bail in PA number 6251 of 2026. The learned counsel for the state has opposed a prayer for bail. However, the aforesaid submissions made by the counsel for the petition is not in dispute. In view of the fact that charge sheet has been submitted under section 354 IPC and the other co-accused against whom the charge sheet was submitted under section 354 IPC have been enlarged on bail. Petition is also directed to be enlarged.
Item 19, BF 5854 of 2026.
This petition.
The case has been registered under section 6 POCSO Act, along with 65, 83, 85, 61 of the BLS Lordship. On last date, your Lordship had directed the state to file counter along with notice to be issued upon the victim. Nobody has appealed.
Yes.
This is a statement of the victim.
And I have also filed the counter.
Age of the victim is 14 years.
15 according to the counter affidavit.
इसमें मेडिकल एग्जामिनेशन में है 15 अबाउट मिनट एंड उसका डेट ऑफ बर्थ उनका ये है स्कूल का रिकॉर्ड से उसमें पैराग्राफ 6 में नाम है petitioner 22 में 2011 का एक बाबू
Tinku Babu is the husband of the victim.
Sorry?
Tinku Babu, petitioner is the husband of the victim.
Victim is 15 years.
Yes.
And he's the husband.
Yes, sir.
इसमें यही एलिगेशन भी है कि उनको इनके फादर को जो विक्टिम है उनके फादर गरीब हैं और उनको बैला फुसला करके शादी कराए इसमें मेन एलिगेशन ये है कि ये अदर कोई के साथ फिजिकल रिलेशन बनाने के लिए बोलते थे और दोस्त के साथ भी बोलते थे देयरफॉर शी लेफ्ट द हाउस ऑफ पिटिशनर
Well, section 6, section 65 and section 61, they are not at all attracted to the present case as per the allegations made in the FIR. Lordship may kindly peruse the FIR.
Just a moment. You have been asking him to establish it, so it will come in murder.
So actually, the fraud was laid upon the husband by the father of the victim, Lordship. I was never aware of the age of the victim.
14 साल की लड़की दिखाई नहीं दी क्या? शादी कर ली.
That is not the allegation here. I mean,
That's
section
the
6, Lordship, section 6, section 65, these are all penetrative offences, Lordship. None of them is made out against the petitioner, not the co-accused. In fact, co-accused is on bail since March 2025.
Just tell us one thing. He has been asking, the petitioner has been asking the victim to make physical relationship with other co-accused persons. Is there any allegation that pursuant to that she made any such?
नहीं, उसमें जो victim का जो आया है वो बोलते हैं महेश जो इसमें को अदर कोई
महेश ठाकुर,
उन्होंने शादी कराया था और उसके बाद ये जो ड्राइवर है ये घर पे रहता नहीं था.
Just a moment, आप मेरा question specific है, specific answer. She has said that the petitioner used to ask her to establish physical relationship with other persons, including Mahesh Thakur. Correct? Did they make any physical relationship with her? ऐसा पता BA number 5854 of 2026. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner happens to be the husband of the victim, and as per the allegation, out of poverty, the father of the victim married the victim to the petitioner, and the victim was minor. He submits that it has been alleged by the victim in a statement recorded under section 183 BNSS that the petitioner used to ask her to establish physical relationship with other co-accused persons, but there is nothing on record that she established physical relationship with other co-accused persons. The petitioner is in custody since
25/1/25.
since 25/1/2025. The learned counsel for the state has opposed a bail for bail and has submitted that the victim is minor. However, the aforesaid submissions made by the counsel for the petitioner is not in dispute. कोई गलत बोले नहीं बोले ना, कोई भी बात नहीं कर सकता. Considering the fact that considering the aforesaid facts and circumstances and the custody of the petitioner is directed to be allowed on bail. However, it is made clear that the petitioner shall not disturb the victim. अब तो ये husband है तो चले जाएंगे victim के पास. However, it is directed that the concerned police station shall ensure and however, it is observed that it will still be, if the petitioner otherwise disturbs the victim in any manner, it will be open to the victim to take appropriate steps for cancellation of the bail of the petitioner. That should be sufficient.
Corrected. Petitioner is in custody since 13/1/20.
13/1/20. 13/1/20.
Item 20, BA 5861 of 2026.
After 50 days, parole of the victim has lodged his case minor.
Statement of victim. Where is the statement of the victim?
Para 37 case study.
ये 183 का भी तो statement आया होगा. Photographs have been seized. Para number.
Para number case study is showing case study. Try to see that. Negative. Yes. It's apparent that. So I'm not.
Victim का age और petitioner का age
petition 19 हमारा अभी 20 है कोई क्रिमिनल सर्टिफिकेट नहीं है 23/2/23/12/25 से देने मानो और ये मानो 180 के बयान में ऐसा नहीं लगा कि वो जबरदस्ती बोले कि जिस हिसाब से एलिगेशन लगाया है उस हिसाब से नहीं मानो कि जबरदस्ती ले गया जबरदस्ती किया वो नहीं इसलिए तो बोले कि जान बचा था उसके घर में आते थे वहाँ मेरे मर्जी से गई भाई के साथ अब सचिन उसको ले गया है वहाँ पे बस बोला बात करे तो फोटो खींच लिया फोटो देखने जाना फोटो में ऐसा कुछ नहीं कि लिपट के पिटर के फोटो में देखिए फोटो में ऐसा कुछ है नहीं हाँ वो तो हमको भी समझ नहीं आ रहा है वैसा कुछ इतना सीरियस नहीं ऐसा कुछ नहीं है ऐसा कुछ नहीं अब 2 आदमी का फोटो डाल दिया तो क्या ही नथिंग सीरियस हाँ नथिंग सीरियस कस्टडी पे 23/12/25 any antecedent no for the learned counsel appeared on behalf of the parties the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is in custody since 2025 and has submitted that as per the allegation the victim is 16 years of age and she was residing in the house of her uncle. The petitioner and co-accused used to misbehave with her on her day. And they tried to outrage her modesty. And the petitioner had taken certain photograph of the victim and made the same viral. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that those certain photographs has come in the case diary, but the same are not of serious nature. That should be sufficient. वीडियो तो नहीं आया कोई वीडियो कुछ लोग कह रहे हैं कि वो अपलोड हो गया था इंस्टाग्राम में और गांव के लोग देखे कुछ पैराग्राफ्स में बट वीडियो रिकवर तो नहीं हुआ नहीं The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail. However, the reported submissions are not in dispute. During the course of argument, she has stated that, and upon a query of this court, has stated that no video as such has been recovered during the investigation. Only photographs given by informant. Only certain photographs given by the informant are there. In this case also showing the petitioner and the victim together. Yes. As per Honorable Court's order, I have noticed to informant also. That's the notice has been served upon the informant, but nobody has entered. Yes. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and upon going through the materials collected during investigation and the fact that the petitioner is in custody since 23/12/2025. The petitioner is decided to bail.
Item 21, BF 5806 of 1026.
इसमें काउंटर का डेवलपमेंट और सिर्फ 2 वीक फर्दर
The counsel for the state prays for and is granted 2 weeks time to comply the last order. The counter affidavit will be filed by 23rd July. Close this case on 24th July in the Community Justice.
Item 23, BF 5869 of 1016.
So same here.
Same thing. Same one.
Item 24, BA 5882 of 2026.
Yes, petition.
This is counter that we filed for motion. Case number 96 of the BE, provisions have been taken under section 137 subclause to the necessary of the BE.
137 subclause 2, what is that?
That is also to taking away the any minor to marry. The prisoner is aged about 18 years also, but the victim is 16 years. They have also alleged the medical report of the victim also. She has been examined and there is no any injury, whether internal or external, have been found. 183 statement was also called for.
कोई love affair का कहानी नहीं दिख रहा है. There is no story of love affair.
Simple allegation is that only that. See,
There is no story of love affair. She has not stated.
In
भाई
a-
love affair का कहीं से तो कोई कहानी आएगा ना? From where do we get that? Merely because you are matching age, that does not mean that there is a love affair between you.
in FIR it has been maybe lots of that. मेरे मांग में जबरदस्ती सिंदूर डाल दिया और मुझे बंगाल में अपने मामा पे ले गया. Statement under section 183 was also called.
It is there. वही तो statement तो देख रहे हैं. कोई love affair का कहानी नहीं. क्या सुब्रत नाम है ना?
Yes.
लव अफेयर का कोई कहानी नहीं. कस्टडी कब से?
Study 24 to 26.
आप फाइल कर दीजिए. आपको क्या बोलना है?
जबरदस्ती डाल दिया लोग मुंह में रुमाल रख के जबरदस्ती से
MS so files वकालतनामा during the court proceedings which is taken on record. आज फाइल कर दीजिए. हाँ डला गया. For the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the petitioner, the learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner is aged 18 years and has been falsely implicated in this case. The victim was 18 years old.
Victim is 16.
The victim was 15 years, 8 months and 7 days, as recorded in the indictment. Besides that, the allegation is that the petitioner has kidnapped the victim and put vermilion on her head. He submits that there appears to be love affair between the petitioner and the victim. The learned counsel for the state and the victim have opposed a prayer for bail and have submitted that the victim has supported the allegation in a statement recorded under section 183 BNSS that she was forcefully kidnapped and there is no element of any love affair between the petitioner and the victim. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and after going to the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS, there is direct allegation against the petitioner and no element of love affair is reflecting therefrom. Accordingly, this court is not inclined to enlarge the petition on bail.
Item 25, BA 5890 of 2026.
Yes, petition.
also there was a direction to file complaint.
Not filed in spite of order dated 6/26. Counter affidavit has not been filed. Yes, madam.
Yes, the IU has fallen sick, was the diary is we sent an
Section under 103, 238A and the page. Who are you? I'm Talo Marandi and Rakesh Marandi, accused number 1 and accused number 2. The allegation is that all the accused has murdered the wife of the informant. Any specific allegation against it? Nothing. And the co-accused has been granted bail. I have annexed the order as well. It is at page number 18 and 20. Co-accused have been enlarged on bail, but at that point of time, the case diary was not called. So, is there anything specific against the petitioner in the case diary?
Listen,
How is the case of the petitioner different from the other two?
the confessional statement of the accused who have been granted bail, they have stated that the present petitioner is the one who slit the throat of the deceased with
the present petitioner number. There are two petitioners.
This Talo Marandi, he is submitting the contents of the confessional statement.
Talo Marandi had slit the throat.
Yes.
And what about the other one? राकेश
कुल्हाड़ी से गला काट कर मार दिए हम दोनों भाई these two petitioners are brothers हम दोनों भाई मिलकर कुल्हाड़ी से मारकर गला काट
they are the persons who did it. They have also confessed their guilt.
Yes, and on the confession statement of Rakesh Marandi, the Tangi has been removed.
No, upon the confession statement of the petitioners who have been granted bail, the Tangi was recovered as per the case diary. Sure, madam. Apart from the confession statement of the petitioner, there is nothing else.
Recovered from the house of Rakesh Marandi.
House of Rakesh. And the body was recovered from the house of one Chote Marandi, which is not the petitioner here. House of Rakesh Marandi. House of Chote Marandi. Just a moment. The weapon was recovered from the house of Rakesh Marandi. Petitioner and Rakesh Marandi are brothers.
Yes.
Son of Keta Marandi. When the informant is the brother of the petitioner. Talo Marandi ke against
Talo Marandi, yes, the name has come in the confession statement that he has slit the throat of the deceased.
Stage kya hai?
Stage as per the diary, it is still continuing investigation. No, it is of 2025. This charge sheet might have been submitted.
Charge has also been framed from 2 to 26. Custody consent from 15/9/20. And charge has been framed on 2 to 26. What is the stage of the case? How many witnesses have been examined? That I have been heard the learning counsel appealing on behalf of the parties. The learning counsel for the petitioner submits that the two petitioners are named in the FIR, but there is general allegation along with the other co-accused.
May I have one witness has been examined?
She has also submitted that the other co-accused who are similarly situated as that of the petitioner have been enlarged on bail, one namely Lalita Tutu and Manobi Besra. And both are females, correct?
They are the wives of these petitioners.
Who are the wives of the present petitioners. The learned counsel for the petitioner has further submitted that the charge has been framed on
2 to 25.
26 to 2026.
And one witness has already been examined.
And one witness has been examined. The learned counsel for the state, by referring to the case diary, has submitted that during investigation, it has come that it were these two petitioners who had slit the throat of the victim, and the allegations are of serious nature. And the murder weapon has been recovered from the house of the petitioner number 2. Both the petitioners have also confessed their guilt. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the materials collected during investigation and the seriousness of offense involved in this case, this court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail. The two accused who have been enlarged on bail are ladies who happen to be the wife of the present petitioners, and their case stand on different footing as that of the petitioner. The trial has already commenced. In such circumstances, it would be suffice to observe that, to direct the state to ensure that the witnesses are promptly produced before the court. The counsel for the state is directed to ensure communication of this order to the SP of the concerned district and to direct the prosecution to ensure compliance. Reject.
Item 26, BA 5930 of 2026.
Yes, petition.
Around 1/7/26, this case was heard in the court.
Yes, you serve. Yes. You have served the notice upon the informant. What do you say? What is the allegation against the petition?
Yes, there are two cases, my lord. First case filed by my wife for the offense of sexual assault. Subsequently, after
Against you. Your wife has filed
a case against the husband of this husband of the informant of this case.
Okay.
Subsequently, this informant after 5 days has filed this sexual assault. Now, my
So
lord,
there is basically some enmity between them and they are filing case against
yes. Now, my lord, allegation part, page 14. This is the complaint case sent for registration of the FIR. Page 14, my lord.
Yes.
First allegation start para 3 में लॉर्ड first occurrence 14/1/22 रात 8 बजे alleged to be this is the first occurrence.
Yes.
14/1/22. Thereafter 2 years nothing has happened. 2 years silent. Thereafter come I am inviting the attention paragraph 5 में.
Yes.
यह दिनांक 30/3/24 more than 2 years में लॉर्ड विपक्षी 2 साल के बाद विपक्षी द्वारा परिवादी के मोबाइल पर फोन करके कहा चापाकल के पास सुबह 4 बजे अपना कमांडर जीप लगाकर रहूंगा, तुमको आ जाना है और कहीं जाओगी तो इसका अंजाम बुरा। लेकिन परिवादी वहां नहीं गई तो 4/4/24 को सुबह 5 बजे अगेन दिस इज द सेकंड ऑफेंस। नाउ योर allegedly second occurrence alleged to 4/5/24 को। For that, my lord, kindly have a look, page 16. 20/5/24. This case was filed.
So far as the second occurrence is concerned, it is primarily threatening.
Yes. Now, my lord, after this, now, my lord, kindly have a look, which my wife has filed annexed to page 23, my lord. This case filed on 15/5/14, 5 days prior.
Just a moment. This particular, the present case has been filed on, what is the date? Date of filing बताइए present case.
डेट ऑफ फाइलिंग है जो इसका 20/5/24 को
20/5/24 और उसका वाला केस
और मेरी वाइफ जो केस की है वो 15/5 दिन पहले। तो नाउ माय सबमिशन इज मिरर्ड कि मेरे वाइफ के केस करने के पहले आफ्टर थॉट विथ मैलिशियस इंटेंशन।
व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से? बलात्कार का एलिगेशन 2022 में,
हाँ
उसके बाद कोई बलात्कार का एलिगेशन है क्या? नहीं है। थ्रेटनिंग and there is a case immediately after the case filed by the wife of the petitioner. आपका कस्टडी कब से बनता है?
I was stated at para 29/4/26 para
or the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner, while referring to the complaint which was sent for investigation, has submitted that the allegation of rape against the petitioner has been made by the victim as back as on 14/1/2022, and there was complete silence thereafter. And subsequently, another allegation has been made, which is dated 30/3/24, and wherein the victim is said to have been threatened and it is alleged that the victim was also raped. The learned counsel submits that the FIR was lodged, the complaint was filed on 25/24. He has further submitted that it is a case of, in the present case is a counterblast of the case lodged by the wife of the petitioner against the husband of the victim involved in the present case. That's all. The charge sheet has already been submitted.
Yes.
Medical report कुछ आया?
2 साल बाद FIR हुआ है 24 में FIR भेजे तो वही सर।
The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and he has submitted that the victim has been served notice but she has not entered a case.
Not received.
Not received.
ऑक्सफोर्ड कर गया हस्बैंड उसको दिया तो घर छोड़ के भाग गया बोले आधार कार्ड फोटो
आधार कार्ड लेके
Okay, but she did not receive the notice. यही तो? After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, however, the submissions made by the learned counsel for the petitioner based on the materials on record is not in dispute. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, and there appears to be some element of enmity between the two, and the charge sheet has already been submitted on the petitioner is in custody since 33. कौन सा डेट बताया? 29/4/2026. The petitioner is directed to be in custody.
Item 27 BA 5931 of 2026.
Grant of regular pay in the case registered in section 96 of the US and cognizance was taken under section 65 196 137 and 4 and 6 of the POCSO. The charge sheet is also submitted under the same section. FIR was lodged by the father of the victim on 10/12/2025, making allegation that it is the petitioner who abducted her daughter, his daughter.
She is admittedly minor.
Yes, yes.
The date of incident is 10/12/25.
10/12/25.
He had taken the victim to Bengal. ये तो victim का statement है 183 का. She was taken to Bengal.
Yes, it is said.
Yes. कोई love affair का तो कहानी
नहीं आएगा, कहानी है.
कहाँ से कहानी पढ़ेंगे? Victim का statement से पढ़ेंगे ना कहानी love affair का.
जी.
ऐसा तो नहीं.
161
नहीं 183.
Deposition. She has been examined in this case.
Deposition. गवाही चल रहा है. कितना गवाह हो चुका? How many witnesses are there in total? How many witnesses are there?
Two witnesses were examined.
How many witnesses are there?
Charge sheet is not copy of charge sheet not with me. Therefore, I cannot.
When was the last witness examined?
Last witness was examined on 11th of May. She has stated यह केस मेरे पिताजी सम्राट मंडल के विरुद्ध किया. First of all, I want to read the FIR. The FIR is very specific. That निवेदन पूर्वक सूचित करना है कि मैं राजेश कुमार मंडल उम्र करीब 55 वर्ष पिता सज्जन सच
3 शादियां पहले कर चुके हैं.
हाँ काफी 20 years of age of this petitioner. मेरी बेटी FIR में कहते हैं मेरी बेटी दिनांक सज्जन से 10-12 से घर पर नहीं थी. खोजबीन करने पर ज्ञात हुआ कि मेरी बेटी को सम्राट मंडल और विशाल मंडल पिता दिलीप मंडल पता वृंदावनपुर थाना सातुड़ी जिला पुरुलिया दिनांक 10/12/25 को 8:30 बजे सुबह से लेकर फरार है. An FIR was lodged on 13th, and he is knowing the identity of the petitioner with parentage and address, and then only the FIR was lodged on 13th. कहते हैं अब लड़के का स्टेटमेंट हो. यह केस मेरे पिताजी ने सम्राट मंडल के विरुद्ध किया. घटना 10/12/25 की सुबह की है. सम्राट मुझे आसनसोल बुलाया था. मैं वहां गई थी तो सम्राट मुझे लेकर गया. कहाँ ले गया नहीं मालूम. सम्राट हमको बोला तुमसे शादी करेंगे, तुमको अच्छे से रखेंगे, मैं अच्छा पैसा कमाता हूँ, यह कहकर पैरा 17 में कहती है.
पहले 3-4 नहीं पढ़ेंगे साथ में.
जी पढ़ेंगे.
पढ़िए.
जी सम्राट मुझे जहाँ ले गया वह मुझे भाड़े के कमरे में रखा था. मुझे लगता है कि वह ऐसी जगह थी जहाँ महिलाएं रहती हैं और कुछ गंदा काम करती हैं.
पहले 4 भी पढ़िए.
सम्राट उस भाड़े के कमरे में रात में मेरे साथ जबरदस्ती शारीरिक संबंध बनाता था. मना करने पर बोलता था तुमको मार देंगे. सम्राट मुझे 1 सप्ताह अपने साथ रखा था और बराबर मेरे साथ जबरदस्ती शारीरिक संबंध बनाता था.
काफी है सर, आपका ट्रायल एक्सप्लेन कर सकते.
What happened in this case? She has refused to get herself examined medically.
Fair enough.
She has refused, and there is no evidence to show that I was with this victim. Ever.
That's it. I'm hurting.
One minute. Then पैरा 17 है. मैं आसनसोल अकेले गई थी. पहले कहते हैं कि हमको यहाँ से उठा के ले गए आसनसोल. अब कह रही है कि मैं आसनसोल अकेले गई थी. उसके पहले कहती है पैरा 16 में इंस्टाग्राम पर मेरी सम्राट मंडल से मैसेज बातचीत होती थी. सम्राट मुझे कहाँ ले गया मुझे जगह का नाम मालूम नहीं. मैं सम्राट के घर कभी नहीं गई थी. मेरे मामा के घर से सम्राट की घर की दूरी 1 किलोमीटर है तथा एक ही गांव में. पैरा 20 में
सर यहाँ पे ट्रायल चल रहा है क्या? सुन लिया, आपका एविडेंस देख लिया. शी इज नॉट हॉस्टाइल. And she has not talked about any kind of love affair.
कहती है कि मेरा उनके साथ
Not serious.
जी
ट्रायल की तरह से यहाँ पे एविडेंस नहीं प्लेस कर सकते हैं, राइट? आपका ट्रायल चल रहा है, आपका ट्रायल एक्सप्लेन करें.
but she was not recovered from my possession.
That's right. BA number 593.
डेट ऑफ बर्थ है जो उनका 11/12
Right.
2009.
She is minor, there is no doubt.
Yes, below.
Yes,
Or
as per that she
Heard
is
the
child.
learned counsels appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has been falsely implicated in this case, and as per the FIR, entire details of the petition has been mentioned by the father of the victim, and the victim was found missing from home from 10/12/2025, and the FIR was lodged on 13/12/2025. The learning counsel further submits that the petitioner and the victim, they knew each other, and the victim has already deposed before the learned court as PW1, and she has stated that she went to Asansol as by herself, as the petitioner had called her. He submits that the petitioner is 20 years of age, and it is not in dispute that the victim was minor. Is 16 years
Yes, ma'am.
at the time of occurrence.
At the time of deposition, she has stated her age.
Deposition से age चलेगा?
मेट्रिकुलेशन का सर्टिफिकेट लगा हुआ है.
Deposition से age नहीं चलेगा ना? Certificate से चलेगा. Certificate लगा, काफी नहीं है. The learned counsel for the state has. Yes. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that the victim has supported the case, and the petitioner had kidnapped the victim and established a sexual relationship with her. To this, the counsel for the petitioner has submitted that there is no medical evidence of the alleged offence. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties, and upon considering the statement of the victim recorded under section 183 BNSS, and also the statement of the victim which has been produced, the evidence of the victim which has been produced by the learned counsel for the petitioner during the course of hearing. This court finds that there is an allegation that the petitioner had allured the victim, taken her away, and forcefully committed rape upon her. The trial has already commenced, and under such circumstances, this court is not inclined to enlarge the petitioner on bail. However, the state is directed to ensure that the remaining witnesses are promptly produced before the court. Counsel for the state is directed to communicate this order to the director of the prosecution and also to the SP of the concerned district. इसका photocopy करके कोर्ट में इसमें लगा दीजिए.
Item 28, PS 6026 of 2026.
Yes, petition.
Last occasion, state was directed to serve notice. I have filed now.
You have filed counter activity?
Yes, counter as well as service report.
Yes, I do.
Page 16 is the relation.
Page 16.
1/6.
Yes, read it.
After 2 and 3 lines जन्म तिथि 10/10/12 है. दो राजकीय विद्यालय में 7वीं छात्रा है. 2-3 दिन पूर्व मेरी आसपास लोगों को मालूम चला कि मेरी बेटी का पिताओं के अधिकार पदों के पास है. इस संबंध में उन्होंने स्तर से मालूम किया तो पता चला कि तो वीडियो में अनिल कुमार महतो पिटिशनर
हरकत कर रहा है। इसके बाद मैंने वीडियो अमिता कुमारी को पूछताछ किया तो अमिता कुमारी ने बताया कि इतना तो समय 9 बजे जब मैं अपने घर के पास स्थित दुकान के पास सामान लेने गई थी तो दुकान के पास पिटिशनर ने जबरदस्ती मेरा हाथ पकड़ लिया और मुझे घसीटते हुए ले गया। वहाँ बालिग होने के बाद शादी करने की बात करते हुए मेरी इच्छा हुई, शारीरिक संबंध बनाया। इसके बाद जब मैं वहाँ रोने लगी इस संबंध में किसी को जानकारी नहीं होने पर मुझे जान से मारने की धमकी दी थी, इसलिए मैंने ये बात किसी पर नहीं करती थी। यह घटना के बाद जब मैं अभी पिटिशनर से पूछताछ की तो उसने बताया कि घटना के समय उसके दो दोस्त वहाँ थे। मैंने वीडियो बनाई।
Yes. क्या बोलना है? But the learned counsel is appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner has placed the FIR and has submitted that the petitioner has been falsely indicated in this case, and has also submitted that the petitioner is in custody since
9/2/26.
9/2/26.
Charge sheet
Charge sheet has been submitted. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer and has submitted that there is direct and specific allegation against the petitioner. And the FIR has been lodged by the victim, who is minor. Her date of birth and the date, her age on the date of incident is
14.
14 years old.
Father की है किसी
Father की
father की है जब उसका सब
अच्छा, FIR was not of the FIR was lodged by the father of the victim, and the age of the victim was 14 years of age. 14 years. Considering the direct and specific allegation against the petitioner. In connection with the victim aged 14 years, the state is not inclined to enhance the petitioner.
Item 39, BS 6035/2026.
Offences alleged under section 103135 and 2238 of the BNS. Page 16 is the FIR made by the last order of the estate was directed to file counter affidavit. The counter affidavit has been filed by the estate.
Read the FIR.
Millers. Page 16 Millers. निवेदन पूर्वक करना है कि मैं भानु मोहली उम्र 26 वर्ष पिता स्वर्गीय बालदेव मोहली ग्राम उदयपुर थाना गांडे जिला गिरिडीह के रहने वाला यह कि हमें बाहर में चक्का चलाने हेतु काम किया करता था। इसी बीच हमें किसी रिश्तेदार के द्वारा फोन से मेरी मां का मृत्यु हो जाने की बात करने पर मैं काम छोड़कर घर दिनांक 3/10/2025 को आने पे हमारे घर रह रही बहन दूतनी ने बताई कि घर आकर अरुण मोहली पिता उगन मोहली पिता महावीर मोहली ग्राम उदयपुर थाना गांडे जिला गिरिडीह के द्वारा बार बार हम सभी घर के लोगों के साथ मां चौधरी देवी उम्र 45 वर्ष को अधिक मारपीट किया करता था तथा धमकी देता था कि एक दिन जान मार देंगे और दिनांक 2/10/2025 को अधिक बारिश होने एवं दुर्गा पूजा रहने के कारण घर पर अकेली चौधरी देवी ही इसी बीच मौका दे अरुण मोहली एवं उगन मैं पूर्ण विश्वास के साथ करता हूं कि अरुण मोहली उगन मोहली दोनों ने ही मिलकर मेरी मां को घर पर गला दबाकर मार डाला था। साक्ष्य छुपाने के
क्या बोलना है? This is all entirely hearsay. FIR is entirely hearsay. What do you have to say?
Well, let's say if let's see the date of FIR and date of reporting to the first
Naturally,
information.
he was not there.
Well, after 8 days, the matter was reported to the police station.
And she
Well,
died.
And
The
she
death
died.
के बाद body भी नहीं बताया किसी को, कोई inform नहीं किया पुलिस को.
And she was hanging on the pole. Miller's cause of death was found asphyxia due to strangulation. Charge sheet has been submitted under section 108 Miller's abatement of suicide. Miller, the independent witness whose statement has been recorded in terms of Miller 180. They have stated that she used to, Miller, the deceased used to consume Miller liquor with this petitioner. And not some scuffle, not some altercation took place. And out of Miller's angry,
What
she
you
has
say?
committed suicide.
उसमें 26, 27, 26,
चार्जशीट किसमें हुआ है? सुसाइड में हुआ है?
हाँ 108 में चार्जशीट
108 में चार्जशीट है।
जस्ट अ मोमेंट।
एफएसएल रिपोर्ट में आया है कंज्यूम नहीं है।
No alcohol.
हम कहाँ कर रहे हैं, साथ में शराब पीते थे, हम ही बोल रहे हैं।
जस्ट
ये बोल
हाँ
रहे हैं।
ये फाइल हो चुका आ चुका है 180 में 108 में चार्जशीट से चुका है।
108 में हुआ है ना, सुसाइड पर हुआ है ना चार्जशीट से।
हाँ,
तो ये जो मार के मार दिया तो
हाँ।
कहानी तो नहीं है,
नहीं है।
ये नहीं है। डेट ऑफ इंसिडेंट क्या है?
डेट इंसिडेंट है 2 तारीख को
2/10/2025
2/10/2025
और 3 तारीख को एफआईआर हुआ है।
नहीं 9 तारीख को 9/10/2025
9/10/2025। तो ये डेड बॉडी क्या कर रहा था इतने दिन से? इतना दिन से ये डेड बॉडी का क्या हो रहा था? 7 दिन?
नहीं।
कुछ एक्सप्लेनेशन है आपको? व्हाट इज दैट डेट एंड टाइम ऑफ डेथ? बताइए।
तो लॉर्डशिप ये पीएम रिपोर्ट आया है।
बताइए कब हुआ?
क्लियर नहीं है।
क्लियर नहीं है ना?
पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट क्लियर नहीं है। इन्होंने लिखा है उसमें आया है।
कस्टडी कब से आपका?
17/3/2026
17/3/2026 For the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties, the learned counsel for the petition submits that the petitioner is in custody since 17/3/2026 and charge sheet has been submitted under section 108 of BNS. और साथ में कोई section है?
No.
He submits that as per the FIR lodged by the son of the deceased and the FIR is dated 9/10/2025. The informant came to know, the informant was working outside and he came to know and he was informed that his mother has been found dead on account of certain incident which had taken place on 2/10/2025.
2/10/2025.
And upon coming back, on the basis of information which he could collect, he lost the FIR and the petitioner is a named accused in the case. The learned counsel submits that if the incident had taken place on 2/10/2025, there is no explanation as to what happened to the body for a period of 7 days and as to why nobody informed the police for a period of 7 days.
3 तारीख को 3/10 को पीएम रिपोर्ट हुआ है। पोस्टमार्टम रिपोर्ट 3 तारीख को हुआ है।
3 तारीख को?
हाँ 3/10
तो एफआईआर 9 को हो रहा है।
उसके क्या रिपोर्ट है? काउंटर लगाया।
Just इनका तो submission लिखा है। The learned counsel further submits that that there is no material against the petitioner to correct the petitioner from the alleged offence. And as per the FIR, the deceased was assaulted, which was the cause of death and was found hanging. But there is no ante-mortem injuries. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that the postmortem has been conducted on 3/10/2025.
3/10 and 4/10. ये अच्छा नहीं।
3/10/4/10/2025. And any ante-mortem injuries?
इसमें नोटिस लाया मैं है एफएसिया ड्यू टू बी हैंगिंग
Cause of death.
But the council has fairly submitted that there is no ante-mortem injury.
It's from
She
the-
died due to asphyxia, due to hanging. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the aforesaid facts and circumstances and no ante-mortem injury having been found on the body of the victim and charge sheet having been submitted under section 108 of BNS and the custody of the petitioner is directed to be enlarged on the
First case from supplementary list for admission item 1, APF 3528 of 2026.
This matter on the 2nd of July. Also recollect this matter relates to lots of the purchase of certain properties which were acquired by RIMS long back in 1968, and it is said that we purchased it. Lots will also recollect when we purchased it, we verified all the documents. Jamabandi was running in the name of our vendor. Not only this, Lordships, at the time of the registration of the sale deed, Lordship, the concerned authority from the Land Acquisition Department gave a certificate over the deed that it is beyond the acquired land. It is not the acquired land, and it is beyond the Lordship's other prohibited list. That certificate Lordship will find at page 100. And page 6, there are two petitioners, two sale deeds. Page 100 has the Lordship same.
Yes.
Also, it is in the left hand margin. You also who urgent one भूमि के में नहीं है. Has the Lordship got this
Yes.
Can
So
you see the
similar is
bottom?
the endorsement in both the.
Both. Other is at page 67. Your Lordship. And in the bottom, if your Lordship says गैर मौजूदा या प्रतिबंध सूची का खाता में नहीं है. In the bottom, that is stamp marked and signed. Same thing is there in page 67 also.
Yes.
Now they have filed a counter affidavit.
I want to know
Yes.
that you have been made an accused.
Yes.
We are not hearing it, watching it.
Yes.
Did you cooperate with them?
I cooperated with the investigation. Their objection is that when I appeared there, I did not give any concrete defense. I'll show it from their counter affidavit.
What is
Lordship,
the
can you come to their counter affidavit? Lordship, will first come to para 10.
Let her place the counter.
Lordship permits, I just through thereafter.
Para 10.
Then what is there? Why they say that there is an allegation against it? Page 6, para 10.
Yes.
That it is submitted that there is direct allegation against the petitioners for committing offence under section such and such and under section such and such of the BNS and Guidelines 13 to 31D and 12 of the Prevention of Corruption Act 1988 and under section 13 to 31A and 12 of Prevention Amendment Act 2018. During now, what is the material? During course of investigation, incriminating materials have surfaced against the petitioners demonstrating their direct involvement in the offence. That during course of investigation, it was found that accused Manoj Kumar Barik, he is my husband, he is in custody. On the basis, he is my husband, he is enjoying interim protection by this. On the basis of forced family tree.
Interim protection by which
Yes,
order?
in a question application. I'm just showing that order. So I showed it on the last page. During the course of investigation, it was found that accused Manoj Kumar Barik, husband of petitioner number 1 hearing, on the basis of forced family tree and fabricated document, purchased the land in question in the name of his wife, Sunita Barik. If my husband has purchased it in my name, I cannot be made an accused.
Then you cannot assume a Benami transaction, correct?
I
There is
am
no
not.
question of a Benami
No, I am not
transaction.
consuming.
You see, some husband has purchased it in the name of the
I'm not my
wife. The
defense.
wife is the beneficiary.
Yes, yes.
Right?
I'm not taking my defense. I'm showing that their allegation.
That's
prosecution case.
Yes.
And got it mutated through misrepresentation in his wife's name. Who did it? As per their allegation, Manoj Kumar. I say that this is also not an offence. Now,
It is not an offence, merely because husband wife.
No, even if I have purchased it, suppose I have purchased it, my seller has given a family tree which is not that will also not make a difference. I'll show you. If my purchaser has given a document, if the Jamabandi was running in the name of my seller, Lordship, since 1993.
Okay.
Now, Lordship, can you come to page 7. I'll just show Lordship what they have highlighted in the control. During this verification, it has come that Khata number 107, plot number 1693 was sold by Sanmay Bragg. Yes, she has not been accused. To purchasers Smitra Bragg and Munni Kumari. Before the construction of apartment, it is known to the builder that land belongs to reams, and despite the fact they tried to construct the building, and from where they have stated we do not know. There were continuous notices sent to the purchaser Munni Kumari, wife of Rajesh Kumar Jha, Sumitra Barik, wife of Manoj Kumar Barak, in the year 2023, 24, 25. This is when the PIL lordship, the cognizance was taken, and we for the first time came to learn. Lordship, thereafter we took our steps, we filed sought for stay, it was not granted, building was demolished. That land was acquired and possession with reams. It has come before passing of the building plan from Municipal Corporation, who accused Manoj Kumar Parik has misguided officials of Municipal Corporation Ranchi. High Court said that take action against the revenue officials and the Municipal Corporation officers who has caused the lordship the people to suffer. Now they have been misled. Vijay Kumar Das, Circle Officer, Bargai Ranchi, Michael Horo, Revenue Officer, Circle Office, Bargai, Sham Gopal, Executive Engineer, such and such, have supported the case of the product. They should have been the accused.
What is the dismissal of appeal?
Lordship Sonmayat Pare, Sonmayat Devi, my vendor, she initiated a proceeding under section 71A,
Against
claiming
whom?
herself to be against some other person. Lordship, that time I was not even born. Lordship, there, Your Lordship, the order was passed that she has failed to demonstrate that she is a member of scheduled tribe. However, the court said that CO will take the custody of the land and after inquiry hand it over to the rightful owner. CO conducted an inquiry and handed it over to Sonmayat Devi in 1993. I was not born at that time. Lordship, we purchased it much later. Lordship has seen the same thing. Sonmayat Devi has said, Lordship, can you see the next paragraph? Para 87 of the case diary clearly indicates Sonmayat Devi has sold the land in question for a consideration amount of 32,91,500 to Sumitra Kumar Barik for their personal gain after creating a forged family tree. If Sonmayat Devi has created a forged family tree, I cannot be held responsible for that. Now, in the
There
same
are two
breath,
petitioners. What is the name of the other petitioner?
two petitioners are there. One is Munni Kumari, one is Sumitra Kumari Barik. Both are purchasers. And husband of Munni Kumari is in custody. Rajasthan.
Just a moment.
So, Your Lordship has taken note of that it is a specific case of the prosecution. Sonmayat Devi sold it for 32,91,500, which as per the prosecution is a meager amount. So, to Sonmayat Devi Manoj for their personal gain after creating a forged family tree. And it
Please
is
find out what is there against the purchase.
Can you see paragraph 15 of my comment?
Yes.
Page number 10. That is mostly only stated and submitted that Sonmayat Devi in her statement recorded under 180 of BNSS that in the year 2015 when online entry register 2 was made, उसमें entry हो गया के नाम पे some land mafias namely Sonu Sharma, Pramod Kumar Mato, Rajesh Kumar Jha, Manoj Kumar Badai, Chetan Kumar alias Chetan Kanchi informed her that about 90 decimals of land of Moja Muravali under khata number 107 plot number 1693 is in her name and they want to purchase it and she will not have to do anything except coming to registry office to put her thumb impression on the same. So, the petitioner's husband Manoj Kumar Baraik and petitioner number 2 husband Rajesh Kumar Jha is also in this.
So you want to say that during the sale there was no transfer of any money? There was no consideration?
In her statement, she has said
statement meager amount. You see, it is one thing to say that there is no consideration. It is another thing to say that the amount was less. Does she say that this amount has not been received by her? They say it has a consideration amount. Then.
But they all collide and in conspiracy they have purchased the land from her. Register 2 में भी उसका entry गलत हुआ है.
इनका खरीदने के पहले कौन सा रोल? खरीदने के पहले petitioners का क्या?
यही तो है paragraph 15. In 2015 when online entry register 2 was made, some land mafias namely Sonu Sharan, Pramod Kumar Mato, Rajesh Kumar Jha, petitioner number 2 का husband Manoj Kumar Badai, petitioner number 1 का sale तो 2023
10 साल बाद 8 साल बाद कोई लिंक दिख रहा?
रजिस्टर 2 में एंट्री होने के बाद they prepared for
the register 2 में जो एंट्री किया उसको फांसी चढ़ा दी। आदमी क्या करेगा? What all a person can find?
They have approached her. So
They might have approached her.
कि
The
तुम्हारे
point
नाम
is-
का लैंड है तो उसको परचेज करेंगे हम। तुम्हारे नाम उसको पता भी नहीं था उस समय कि मेरे नाम का लैंड।
This Somit Devi, Sonmai Devi, she had filed a petition under for return of land. So you cannot say that she had no idea that she is connected to the land.
And in
Can you say?
1993, CO after inquiry handed over the land to her.
Oh, ऐसा भी है क्या?
हाँ.
कहाँ?
But so,
ठीक है, गलत हुआ है, लैंड रिकवर करिए, लेकिन ये सब क्या चल रहा है?
सोनमाई देवी का तो रिजेक्ट हो
Lordship,
गया।
kindly come to page 209.
पैरा 18 में।
You see, allegation that one Sonmai Devi fraudulently filed SAR case number such and such, claiming herself to be the descendant of such.
That plea was rejected.
That plea was rejected. Okay. SAR officer rejected the plea.
The SAR court gave possession of for said land to the then
Later
CEO.
on, the said order was modified by the order dated 12/2/93, right? Was handed over to one Jharkhand Devi and Anand Sharma.
that is 67 decimals.
They were the original purchaser, Anand Sharma.
उनको भी
Then
accuse
They purchased from this
Sonmai
उनको
Devi.
accused क्यों बनाया? उनका तो land ही था। उनको accused नहीं बनाया।
हम लोग भी तो उन्हीं से खरीदा जिससे वो लोग खरीदा 90 डेसिमल लैंड था 67 डेसिमल जो खरीदा हुआ
आपका वेंडर क्या नाम है? वेंडर
वेंडर सोनमती देवी
सोनमाई
सेम
देवी
वही सोनमती देवी
Sonmai Devi executed. Sonmai Devi is not vendor. Sonmai Devi executed a power of attorney in favor of Chetan Kumar. They all Chetan Kumar, Rajesh Kumar Jha, Manoj Kumar Badai, they all connived and they have made this.
सोनमती देवी ना और फटाफट के थ्रू करेंगे
They have otherwise cooperated with the investigation.
They have made their statement.
They have made their statement. They have cooperated.
वो लोग अपने हस्बैंड पर एलिगेशन डाली है कि वो ही हमसे
नहीं
करवाए।
हम लोग जाके जजमेंट
उनका
दिया कि
memo
हम लोग
evidence
से
देते हैं।
So I prepared their statement.
मुन्नी देवी
I gave the judgment that there are judgments of the High Court that if a person having no title registers a sale deed in my favor, Mohammed Ibrahim, which is Supreme Court judgment, then no forgery can be alleged against us. We are the victim of the case. Secondly, we took a plea that High Court has said that take action against the revenue officials. And we are the victims as per the Honorable High Court's order.
और the
सेकंड पेज पे जमीन के क्रेता सुमित्रा बड़ाई उपस्थित हुई अपने बयान में बताया कि इस जमीन की खरीद बिक्री की मुझे जानकारी नहीं। जमीन की खरीद बिक्री के संबंध में मेरे पति मनोज कुमार बड़ाई जानता है। सेम स्टेटमेंट
मैडम को रजिस्ट्री ऑफिस में तो गई होंगी ना?
हाँ गई है।
अंगूठा तो लगाया
हाँ,
होगा ना? तो मालूम नहीं है, जानते नहीं है, ये सब क्या काम?
यही स्टेटमेंट आ रहा है।
आज के दिन में कोई मालूम नहीं है, जानते नहीं है, नहीं बोल सकते हैं। वो लेडी हो चाहे कोई भी हो, राइट? AB number 3528 of 2026 heard the learned counsels appearing on behalf of the parties. The counsel for the petitioners submit that both the petitioners are ladies who have purchased the property involved in this case through registered sale deed, and it is alleged that the property is a part of the land acquired for use. The learned counsel submits that Dreams का जमीन है, इसमें तो कोई doubt नहीं।
नहीं 1968 में है।
The learned counsel submits that it is not in dispute that the land was acquired for Dreams way back in 1968. But the sale deeds were executed after due verification from the Land Acquisition Office and also from the fact that the property does not is not entered in the list of
Prohibited list.
In the prohibited list. in connection with which there was an administrative order for stopping the sale. है ना, administrative order था ना, यही तो है, वो list. The learned counsel has submitted that the petitioners, being bona fide purchaser, have also cooperated with the investigation and got their statement recorded, and they have no role in the alleged offence. The learned counsel submits that at the time of purchase, the property was standing in the name of the vendor, and in as much as it was duly mutated in the revenue records. The learned counsel has also submitted that the petitioners have been falsely implicated in this case. The offence, if any, has been committed by the government officials in the matter of transfer of acquired land of RIMS, though the portion of the property has been purchased by the petitioners. The learned counsel for the state opposite party has opposed a prayer for bail and has submitted that the owner of the property, the vendor of the petitioner, namely Sonmati Devi, in a statement recorded under section 180 BNSS, has stated that way back in the year 2015, when online entry in Register 2 was being made, some land mafias, which includes the name of the husbands of the petitioners, had approached her, stating that the property is standing in her name and they wanted to purchase it, and she will not have to do anything except coming to the registry office to put her thumb impression. The learned counsel submits that the connivance of the husband of the petitioners is apparent from the statement of the co-accused. She is also an accused.
She has not been made an accused till date.
Is apparent from the statement of Sonmati Devi. To this, the learned counsel for the petitioners has submitted that Sonmati Devi is not an accused in the present case. And it is not in dispute that the property was running in the name of in the Register 2, entry was made in the name of Sonmati Devi. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the aforesaid facts and circumstances which has been placed by the learned counsel for the petitioner based on the materials on record and the endorsement made in the registered sale deed itself that the property is neither mentioned in the prohibited list, nor it is covered by any land acquisition. And the fact that the petitioners have cooperated with the investigation so far, the petitioners are entitled to the privilege of anticipatory bail. Granted. The petitioners have cooperated.
Land belongs to the
Recorded register 2 में क्यों नहीं रहे? आपके यहाँ जब प्रॉपर्टी एक्वायर होती है तो उसमें रजिस्टर 2 में एंट्री नहीं करते हैं, वो कौन करेगा? 67 में? Yes.
Now we admit and we know that we have lost our interest.
No, that's right, but you may not get back the property.
No, I will not get
by
back the
any
property.
means.
No,
But criminal
whatever
cases,
right we have asked when I claim from someone.
because the vendor did not have the time.
Did not have-
Simple.
That is a simple logic. Nobody can say that we have.
Item 2, BA 4027 of 2026.
Usual terms रहेगा.
Last provision, the state was directed to file counter.
Have filed your counter?
Same has been filed.
Have you filed your counter? Yes. Yes.
Now, so far as allegation under 7, 8, 12 of PC Act. And also may permitted.
Who has to argue? You or somebody else?
So Mr. Sinha was trying to correct, but if he is not going to try to argue.
He is there?
He is there.
Yes, Mr. Sinha.
Yes, my lord, this is a case of trap, my lords. The petitioner is a private person. I was acting as that's the best case of, that's the case of the prosecution. I was acting as the tout of, my lords, the head clerk of land acquisition office. The recovery of 5 lakhs was said to have been made from me. And this was on account of releasing the amount of compensation of 1 crore 48 lakhs in favor of the de facto complainant. Now, we had made a statement that the amount was already paid, which this ACB does not dispute. Much before the trap was done, the amount was paid. They say it's a matter of record. But the charge sheet has today been submitted, minutes. That has also come in the counter affidavit. I am in custody from March 24th of March 2026. The accused, for which I was acting as a tout, has been granted bail by a 48 bench of this court. These are the points. Rest, there is obviously at this stage I can't dispute anything further.
Who has been granted bail by which office?
Where is that supplementary affidavit dated 19/6/2026. NSRC is the bail order of the court. Page 13 of supplementary affidavit.
He has been granted bail on the ground that recovery was not from him.
He has been granted bail on the two grounds. One is the recovery, and certain one is that also prior to lodging of the first information report, the beneficiary has received the share of the compensation. It is an admitted fact that before institution of the FIR, the compensation has already been paid to the complainant. It has come in.
Compensation मिलने के बाद ही तो वो देगा 5 लाख. कहाँ से लेगा?
40 लाख मांगे हैं. 20 लाख का चेक भी है.
चेक से भी है. चेक से भी है.
Recovery of 20 lakhs.
Just a moment.
Two
check
checks.
to whom?
Check to this petitioner. Vinay Kumar Tiwari, उसके pocket से recovery हुआ है.
The checks?
In the pre-tap memorandum, it was an allegation that the.
What all has been recovered? Show me the recovery.
The recoveries were 2 checks in the name of the beneficiaries prepared for payment of compensation, and 5 lakh rupees is the amount, the tainted money. Therefore, at this stage, I am not going into anything more, but saying that I am the charge
You
sheet
said that the
investigation is
entire
over.
money was
I am
already
a private
paid.
person acting as a tout.
Just a moment. You said that the entire money was already paid. Then what was this check doing?
Yes. That part is also a contradiction, because we have said at paragraph 12 that the entire money has been paid, which they say is true. And then these checks are also been found from my possession, which is also a bit of contradiction.
Page number 7.
Where is the check? Where is the case ID? Show me the check. Check का तो photocopy होगा आपके पास. That must be a part of the case diary.
Yes.
But that has to be a part of the Caesar list.
Caesar list.
Memorandum also.
Show me. What is this? ऐसे नहीं हो सकता. You will place something from your pocket.
Check number.
Check number नहीं, आप check का photocopy दीजिए. Check number से क्या लेना देना है? You place on record the checks. You place on record the checks, which is said to have been recovered from the pocket of the petitioner.
Kindly see one thing on page 15.
We are asking her to produce the Caesar list along with the checks. The learned counsel for the opposing party. Yes.
Yeah, Lordship is right now. Let us call for the checks, because that is also of my case that the check was sanctioned, released, and it was in place. So let the checks be placed, so the date, etc., will be evident.
Yes.
And whatever we are saying may be correct, maybe. The Lordship is right now.
The learned counsel for this ACB submits that two checks standing in the name of, issued in the name of beneficiary was also recovered from the possession of the petitioner. The check number has been mentioned in the counter affidavit, but the copy of the check has not been produced. The learned counsel for the ACP is directed to file a supplementary counter affidavit placing on record the seizure list as well as the recovered checks, photocopy of the recovered checks. Needful will be done by next Wednesday. Post on Friday in supplementary list. Thursday is a holiday.
17.
Grateful.
Mr. Vijay Sinha has joined online. इनका भी parents
Also case from the list item 2, BF 4255 of 2026.
Allegation is under section 103 of the BNS. The FIR is at page 13.
4 persons have died.
Yes, my lord, but unfortunate. But my lord, there is no role played by the petitioner. Petitioner was at his home. The witnesses have said the well was situated in another village.
Who is the petitioner?
Petitioner is the husband and father of the deceased.
Husband and father.
Wife jumped into the well with along with
3 children. What have you done?
Nothing, my lord. She went for her Michael, but on the way, no reasoning has come. Counter affidavit has filed, my lord. Nothing has been stated. Nothing has been found by these.
You read the FIR, please.
Yes, my lord. Page 13, my lord. मेरा नाम सचिन सच है। आज 13/9/24 को समय 4 PM बजे ग्राम सचिन सच पुलिस पदाधिकारी सचिन सच के समक्ष बिना भय और प्रलोभन के अपना बयान दर्ज कराते हो कि मृतिका उषा मुंडा उम्र 26 वर्ष पति फूलदेव मुंडा ग्राम हुडू सचिन सच मेरी मंझली बहन थी। दिनांक 12/9/24 को 12:10 बजे मुझे मेरा बहनोई फूलदेव मुंडा ने फोन कर बताया कि आपकी बहन उषा मुंडा कुआं में डूबकर जान दे दी है। जब मेरे द्वारा पूछा गया कि तीनों बच्चा कहाँ है, जिस पर बताया कि तीनों बच्चा दिव्य कुमार, शिवम कुमार और सत्तर कुमार को साथ लेकर कुआं में लेकर कूद गए, जिससे सभी लोग मर गए। ऐसी सूचना पाकर मैं अपने अन्य परिजनों को सूचना देते हुए ग्राम होतू है तो देखे कि ग्राम मकरा के सच एक मौजा स्थित सोमरा मुंडा के कुआं में मेरी बहन उषा मुंडा के शरीर में कपड़ा से तीनों बच्चे दिव्या कुमारी 7 वर्ष, शिवम मुंडा 4 वर्ष, सत्य मुंडा 1.5 वर्ष के साथ मृत पाए अवस्था में पड़ा हुआ। दिनांक 10/9/24 को मेरा जीजा फूलदेव मुंडा, मेरी माँ अंगनी मुंडा मुझे फोन कर मुझसे बताया कि आपकी दीदी तीनों बच्चे लेकर घर से अपने मायके जाने के नाम पर चली गई थी। मुझे तथा मेरी माँ को मेरा जीजा फूलदेव ने धमकी दिया कि घर में जितना भी वस्त्र और अन्य सामान है उसे जला दूंगा। उसके पूर्व मेरे जीजा कई बार मेरी बहन को दहेज में सामान नहीं देने के आरोप में हर तरह से प्रताड़ित करता था, जिसके संबंध में मेरी दीदी मुझे तथा मेरी माँ को बताती थी कि बहुत प्रताड़ित फूलदेव करते हैं। कुछ दिन पूर्व मेरा भाई प्रकाश मुंडा को मेरा जीजा द्वारा बोला गया था कि आपकी बहन मूसा को मारकर कुआं फेंक देंगे और मेरा जीजा फूलदेव मुंडा अपराधी प्रवृत्ति का है, कई बार जेल जा चुका है। मेरा दावा है सच है। From the FIR itself, it is clear that marriage was taken place almost 8 years ago. Since
almost means
7 साल का बच्चा बता रहे हैं।
चार्जशीट किस सेक्शन में?
चार्जशीट वही 103 में चल रहा है। 103 का कोई
चल रहा है मतलब चार्जशीट के सेक्शन में वो स्पेसिफिक बताएंगे कि हम कॉल फॉर करना पड़ेगा।
तो काउंटर फाइल की है। जब मेरा फाइल हुआ था बेल वहां पर तब तो चार्जशीट नहीं है।
चार्जशीट हो गया मैडम?
Under section 185.
85 is what? ये हम लोग का नया किताब से
नया झंझट हो गया।
एक्वाइंटेंस नहीं हो पाया पूरी तरह से।
बच्चा लोग जो पढ़ रहा है जो
85 is what?
उन लोग तो कर रहा है, हम लोग से मुश्किल हो।
Custody बताइए कब से?
Cruelty inflicted on the married woman by her husband or his relatives.
कस्टडी है मुझे
Custody.
3/1/26
Before that, I would like to state something. Kindly have a policy case study that has been given in independent witnesses have stated not in para 124, 125, 126. उसके अगेंस्ट में ऐसे डायरेक्ट एलिगेशन ये कहते हुए बताया गया कि कुलदेव मुंडा अपनी पत्नी और बच्चों के साथ अच्छे व्यवहार नहीं करता था और अक्सर अपनी पत्नी से मारपीट करते थे and that has also came by the independent witnesses कि कुलदेव मुंडा का नाजायज संबंध अपनी भाई मांझो मुंडा की बहन से थी। मांझो मुंडी की बहन ठाकुर गांव रांची की तरफ से किसी गांव की रहने वाली है परंतु
Or the learned counsel said appearing on behalf of the parties. The
Two-
counsel
two
for the
things have
petitioner
come, my lord.
submits that.
2 things have come. एक तो बोलते हैं कि डॉरी मांगते थे, एक कुछ लोग कहते हैं विटनेस की इलिसिट रिलेशनशिप था। डायरी में आया है कि आयु जो है वो इन्वेस्टिगेट किए हैं इस पर, लेकिन कुछ नहीं आया उनका कि कोई लेडी थी।
Or the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties. The counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner, though the husband of one victim and mother and father of other 3 victims, is named accused in the FIR and he is in custody since 3/1/2026. Charge sheet has been submitted for offence under section 108 and 85 of BNS, but the petitioner has been falsely implicated in this case. He submits that the marriage was solemnized prior to more than 7 years from the date of offence. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail and has submitted that 4 persons have died and there is an allegation of torture and demand of dowry in the FIR. She has further referred to the statement of the witnesses recorded under section 1 in paragraph 124, 125 and 126 of the case diary to submit that independent witnesses have supported the allegation that the petitioner used to assault the victim, and it has also they have also stated that the petitioner had illicit relationship with his sister-in-law. To this, the counsel for the petitioner submits that no evidence has come with respect to illicit relationship of the petitioner with any witness. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that there is direct allegation against the petitioner in the FIR, and during investigation it has found that the petitioner used to assault the victim and ultimately she was found dead in bed with her 3 children tied to herself. And charge sheet has been submitted not only under section 108 but also under section 85 of BNS. This court is not inclined to enlarge the petition on bail, hence rejected.
Expedite.
अभी क्या expedite?
Also के साथ and 3 BA 5057/26
एक सही है, अभी आपका चार्ज शीट हुआ ही है, चार्ज फ्रेम हो गया,
चार्ज फ्रेम हो गया, इसी लोग
4 मर्डर है मेरा क्या
4 मर्डर
आप आइए अगर
108 का है
सुनिए
मैडम।
अभी दीजिए। Yes.
In case of cyber offense, one mobile with one SIM, there are 4 cyber link custody since 15.
Just a moment. 1 mobile, 1 SIM,
4 link,
4 link,
and 1 victim.
1 victim. Custody.
Custody 15/4/2026. Charge sheet has been submitted.
2026. Charge sheet has been submitted. Is that correct?
डायरी रिसीव किए गए तो अगर नहीं
Today only charge sheet has been submitted, charge sheet number 100 of 2026. Charge sheet number 100 2026 dated 9/7/2026. And all the other को 21% have been granted bail for the contract. इसमें 10 लोग थे, 9 लोग तो नहीं।
आपको क्या बोलना है? कुछ नहीं बोलना है।
क्राइम लिंक है इनका।
Paragraphs of this day. Garage also.
Antecedent है?
No antecedent.
Court the learned counsel appearing on behalf of the parties. The learned counsel for the petitioner says that the petitioner is in custody since 15/4/26 and charge sheet has been submitted today itself for the learned court. The petitioner has no criminal antecedent. Some is that one mobile, one SIM is alleged to have been recovered from the possession of the petitioner and there are 4 crime links found during investigation and one victim is alleged to have supported the case. The learned counsel for the state has opposed the prayer for bail. However, the opposite submissions made by the counsel for the petitioner is not in dispute. After hearing the learned counsel for the parties and considering the fact that the petitioner has no criminal antecedent and charge sheet has already been submitted, the petitioner is likely to be enlarged